Hello and welcome to the Last Minute Laura Show. Hi everybody, welcome back. Hello. Come on in, take your shoes off, pull up a chair, grab your crochet work, make a tea, all that sort of stuff. Welcome, good afternoon. My name is Laura. If you're new here, if you're not new here, hey, hello, how you doing? We get together every Saturday and every Monday for a live stream for a few hours. We just hang out and do some fun stuff. Today I'm going to be crocheting and doing a little sock mending. I hope that you'll bring whatever craft you're working on right now. And I also have plant stuff to talk about. And I finished my new cardigan. Hi. So hello, let me see who's in the chat so I can say hi. By the way, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And if you're not new here, then I hope you're already subscribed and I hope you liked the video. Hi, Kathy. Ooh. Again, the yawning starts as soon as I hit the camera. Hey Bailey, hey Firdaus, and Eccentrics here, hello, and Galactic, hi there, and Nancy, good afternoon, and Beauty and Plant Journals, hello, nice to see you. Thank you for coming, friends. Hey Rebecca. So I'm gonna just be working on this crochet project I started. I was going to film this morning, but it was raining all morning here, so I had no quality lighting. I prefer my bright daylight vibes in my videos, so I didn't end up filming, but I did get my plan started for March, which is good. I think I have all my videos planned out for March now, which is fun, and I'm kind of excited for the month. Hey there, Dawn. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm not tired. I had like a good sleep. But my eyes run, like my eyes tear up when I yawn. Anywho, so yeah, I finished my video on time for YouTube, not quite on time for my patrons, so sorry patrons. But I still got the pattern out to you guys, but I didn't get the video out early to patrons because I needed extra time to edit it. Hey Kiana! So yeah, sorry about that to my patrons, but at least the video came out on time, right? That's good. So I got the video done, and I think it's a pretty good video. It was 45 minutes long, or just under 45. Gotta bake a cake. Oh, 10 years old, that's so exciting. All congratulations to her for making it to 10, and also enjoy baking a cake. What flavor are we gonna do? Chocolate? We're gonna do chocolate, right? Probably chocolate. I feel like the right answer is probably chocolate. But anyway, I was just scrolling on Facebook before this because I had a notification, and I actually saw somebody post. Do you guys have giant tiger in the States, or is it a Canada thing? I don't know. But anyway, giant tiger is like one of our, I don't even know what it would be like an equivalent. I don't know anything else that would be like giant tiger. Oh, happy birthday, hubby. It's like, it's more than a convenience store. I guess it's like a department store, but things are like really economical. Like there's really good prices on stuff. And they often have, what does Giant Tiger have? They have a grocery section. You can get like sheets and towels and stuff there too. I don't know I'll only be on for like an hour. I have a study date. Ooh, fun. Well, that'll be nice, but thanks for coming for the time that you can anyway. But yeah, anyway, Giant Tiger has Oxalis triangularis plants for $3, and I want to go there and pick them up because they have it for a very inexpensive price, and also like a good looking plant. I saw somebody posted from a local Giant Tiger, like these awesome, beautiful shamrock plants. So, yeah, Food Basics. Yes, Candace, you told me Food Basics, and I did check the flyer, but it's even cheaper. Oh, no, it's not. It's $2.97. It's $2.88 at Food Basics. I look at my flyers, and Candy sent me the price for not the price, but she said Food Basics has them. Another grocery store in our area. So maybe I'll go to both. I didn't know giant tiger has plants. Yeah, now it does, and they're really inexpensive. Like, they are almost all of the 4-inch tropicals are $2.97. Like, always. They're just always that price. And once in a while, they'll get one in there that you'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. I've never been lucky enough to get a really cool find at Giant Tiger, but a lot of people post about what they got in terms of plants, Nancy. So I know that there's sometimes some good stuff. You should get the kids outside. 67, oh, that's nice. That's nice for this time. I would like for it to be 67, although it's not that bad out today here. I think we're above 0 anyway. I'll look at our giant tiger. Yeah, have a look, because, I mean, sounds like a good thing to me. You know when you yawn and then you get tears and then your tears don't disappear, so you just have like tears sitting in your eyes that aren't like falling out of your eye, but they also aren't like getting sucked back into your eye? No, just me? Okay, cool. What else? Oh, the chickens escaped. And they were in the front yard. I went out into the backyard just before the stream to like check on the chickens, see if there were any eggs. And I went and I looked and noticed that the pile of chickens in the yard looked smaller than normal. So I counted them and we were missing 6 chickens, and I was like, great, where are they? It's snowy everywhere. Hey there, Lita. And so I said to Alex, we're short 6 chickens, and he said, yeah, they're in the front. So they had walked around to the front yard and they were just sitting together, and it was Poppy, Diane, Clover, Buttercup, obviously MJ because she's such a troublemaker. Ooh, Kiana, you got a new rooster. What did you name him? Have you said what you're working on? I haven't. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna say what I'm working on. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I should, because it's not coming out for like 3 full weeks. Like there's 3 tutorials before this one. Hey there, Dina. Good afternoon. Nice to see you this afternoon. So yeah, the chickens got out front. Alex chased them around the other way, which is just silly. They're silly animals, and whenever they do silly things, I think it's funny. So today is the 27th, is it not? 27th? So that means as of tomorrow, it is official that Peekaboo isn't pregnant. As of tomorrow, it's official today. She's not pregnant. She hasn't had kittens, and she has no, she doesn't look like she's gonna have kittens today. So the 28th was 9 weeks or 8 weeks? We brought her in on the 28th of December. 28th of January, 28th of February, that would be 8 weeks, wouldn't it? I guess it would be 9 weeks if there's like a... No, I did math somewhere. She's not having babies. I obviously misread every sign, and she must have... Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna ask the vet when she goes into the vet. I'm gonna be like, what was I feeling? But who knows? Huge caution. I don't know how to pronounce that. If you could phonetically say it, I would appreciate it. If not, that's okay. And we're still kicking around names. Oh, do you have any suggestions? Can we vote on some names for you if you've got some names? What's up with Peekaboo? Dawn, literally nothing. She's just a cat. It turns out, Cochin. Thank you, Candies. Cochin. Appreciate. Nothing is up with her. She's fine. She's friendly. She's shy. She's friendly. She's shy. She's quiet, and then she's, I don't know, she's sweet. She jumped on the bed on her own last night, stayed with us for a little bit, and then slept under the bed, which was fine with me. She's nice. Alex is allergic to her, but she's nice. Also, don't forget to like the video as you come in, friends. But yeah, so chickens are good. They're very happy. Today it rained for the whole morning, like a lot of rain. And it was like pouring rain. It felt like spring for sure. And then now it's like sunny out, so it's just mud. It's just so mucky in our backyard. There's snow, lots of snow, but anywhere where the grass has become visible, it's like wet, soaking mud. And unfortunately, that means our whole backyard looks gross. But fortunately, the chickens love it. They've been scratching around. I mean, I know they're damaging the ground, but I mean, it's spring. I'll just put some grass seed in it once the actual snow is gone. But they have like everything that is exposed right now has been just like scratched up by chickens. So it's just like there's these mud paths. Anywhere where the chickens have made a path through the snow melted because they like made a trench in the last couple of weeks, right? And then those areas are like the lowest amount, so they're the most likely to melt first. So now there's like these mud trench paths all through our yard, just like you can tell where the chickens like to go because there's like direct paths to the areas they like to go, and it's just a mud path. Oh god, but it's so cute because it's like their feet are muddy almost up to their like bodies, like it's up past their knee is muddy, and it's so cute. It's like they should be ducks. They're doing chickening, but they're doing ducks. They're being ducks. And this morning I gave them feed that I had soaked overnight. Hey there, Nerman. Hey there, Amaris, AJ. I don't miss mud season, I know, right? But I don't really mind. I'll take mud season. Hearing the rain this morning, I woke up so energized. I woke up at like 6:30 and I just like heard the rooster crowing, even though the sun wasn't up yet. And I just like woke up energized. It felt like spring. Today when I was getting ready for the live, I opened the bathroom window so I could hear birds, and like it's a good smell. It's like a muddy, grassy, it's alive. And the birds are making, like, it sounds like spring is here. When you open the window now, it's not like the silent winter sound with the occasional birds. It's like all of the birds know something's happening. It's all excitement. You can just hear it outside. It's very exciting sounding. We have buds on trees. Really? Not here yet. We don't have any buds on our trees yet here. We've, maybe the willow tree has, like, you know, the new yellow growth. Maybe. I'm hopeful that we'll get started soon, but I don't think that we have spring just yet. I think we have a few more cold weeks in us yet. Let me see our calendar. Why is this wet and cold? What was this on? I feel like summer today in Georgia. Oh, I wish it felt like summer. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for weather. I don't know why I clicked calendar. The weather. Oh, it's going to be sunny and 6 degrees this afternoon, Alex. Do you want to go for a drive after? Do you want to go for a drive after the stream? It's going to be sunny and 5 degrees. Laura's still crocheting, always crocheting. We usually have daffodils by now, not here. Not yet. Although, with these, I almost said with these prices, we might soon. With these temperatures, we might, all for the next like 10 days, we're pretty much above zero every day except Tuesday. Above 0 Celsius, by the way. Beautiful day in England. Beautiful day in Ontario. I mean, it's mud, and it's still cold, but it's bright, so I'll be happy. Still feels like winter. Well, it's not long, Mayo. We're going to be headed into spring anytime now. We have rain today. Kathy, we have rain. I think we have rain tomorrow, but then it looks like we have like almost a full week of like mostly sunny. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be a good time. No sleeping, no eating, only crochet. Kind of though. When I have projects due, I said to Alex, like, I'm not overwhelmed, but I am working at a pace. And I said, like, rather than accommodating myself and saying, like, I'll just slow down and only do a project every week, I want to rather accommodate to the work. So I want to just get back into having, like, a steady job here of this. So I have to actually, like, keep the projects moving. So, yes, I am crocheting. But I'm also, I have this idea and I wanted to tell you guys about it, sort of run it by you. What's up, Laura? Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Vanessa. Welcome back. And not too much is up. I mean, everything is still locked down and on fire, basically. Were you on yesterday, Dawn? Yes, I was. After the video tutorial went out, I felt like I wanted to do a live stream after, so I ended up doing a live stream after. I think I might do that moving forward, just add in a little Friday live stream so that right after the tutorials, I'll come for a little, maybe 2-hour live stream just to chat about the video, about what's going on, prep for the weekend, that sort of stuff. just for a little extra talking. As if I don't talk enough. You know, something that made me laugh? Somebody commented on one of the streams from, I don't know how, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago. It's a recent comment anyway. And it made me laugh because it's, they said, wow, you really do talk a lot. And I was like, it's literally a live stream. What else am I going to be doing? Jeez. Hey there, Roshni. Okay, Kian, I stayed up till 1 a.m. last night. No, thank you. That's, I mean, like, I want to say, like, I'll work really hard on my stuff, but I'm not stay up till 1 a.m. work hard. Rebecca, I watched some of your older videos last night. Aw. What did you think? I love the embroidered sweater you did for your mom. Me too! It's so nice, right? I wish she would wear it more. It's like she has, like, feelings about it, you know what I mean? So she doesn't wear it enough. Because she doesn't want to get it damaged or dirty or anything. And I'm like, it's meant to. Please wear it. It makes me feel nice when I see you wearing it, as opposed to, like, I would rather have you say, it got destroyed and I have to make you a new one, as opposed to you keeping it just in a drawer because you care, you know? You're so sweet. I have my Pop-Tarts, though. Thank you. But I will take the tea. Thank you very much.
Taking both.
Such a goofball. I'm still working on Duchess's sweater as well. I have I have a new plan. I have a new pattern coming out. Do you want to see it? Because I'll show you if you want to see it. Also, I see there's 21 of us in here and only 16 likes. I'd really appreciate it if you could take a quick second and click the like button, because I'm
That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's your duty.
It's your duty.
It's your civil duty to like the video you're watching.
It's your civil duty?
Yeah.
Wow. Defend your country? Nah. Like my video? Yeah. Yeah, tell her you'll make her another. I've literally said that to her. I would rather make you another because this one got destroyed than know that it's just sitting in a drawer, like being safe. You know what I mean? If she had it torn up by the trees when she's working, my mom's a farmer, when she's like cutting branches or something, I would literally rather take the sweater, repair it, and keep it for myself, and then make her a whole new sweater. Like, it's such a nice sweater, right? Ooh, from Nepal. Well, thank you for lots of love. Lots of love from Ontario, Roshni. But Rebecca, I 100% agree. I love that sweater. Nope, this is way too hot. I felt the steam on my lips, and no. Hey, Bailey. So, sorry, I have a itchy nose. So if you see me itching my nose, I'm sorry if it weirds you or grosses you out. It's itchy, and it's like right here, but I can't like get it because I don't want to scratch. My nose is very sensitive. If anywhere around here, if I like break the skin, it'll pretty much evolve a cold sore. I have like really sensitive skin in this region of my face, so if you ever see me like scratching like this, it's because if I scratch, like actually scratch my skin, I have like a 60% chance of developing a cold sore there. So I don't want to risk that. Even though I'm healthy right now, for some reason, if I like try to pop a zit in my mustachy zone, like this zone, a cold sore is 60% chance likely to erupt there for no reason. I'm not sick, just by damaging the skin. So if you ever see me itching my nose in a weird way, it's because I literally can't be a normal person about it. Sorry I'm late, but I can't stay, but I wanted to say like the video and sub when you're doing that, turn on the notifications. Yeah, Bailey, I agree. Thank you very much for that. And thanks for stopping by even though you can't stay. I can tell you put lots of love in it. I really did. Thank you for noticing. Karabo, good evening from Botswana. Do you know something that's so weird? I swear to God, well, not to God. I promise this is true. While I was doing my makeup this morning, this has nothing to do with you, but I was saying the word Botswana in my head because I was listening this morning. Alex played the YouTube video of James Corden interviewing Prince Harry, and I was sitting in the bathroom remembering that back when him and Meghan got engaged, how there was some interview where he was like, we met up in Botswana. This diamond, I got hers from Botswana. And I swear, I was thinking like, I was just saying the word Botswana in my head, thinking about how Prince Harry and Prince Meghan were doing some kind of work there, and that's how they fell in love. So Karabo, maybe my weird witchy psychicness was picking up on the fact that you were gonna come. Probably not. Probably it was just because Alex was listening to that James Corden thing. I can feel the cold sore coming. It tingles. Well, for me, it tingles once it's already coming, but it's almost like, like I said, if I popped a zit on my mustache zone, it might not be today, it might be tomorrow or the next day, but damaging the skin around my nose, mouth is just never something I want to do. When you itches, you scratches. Exactly, Nancy. Mary, hi Mary. So, we're such a psychic bunch. I know, right, Dawn? Honestly, sometimes, didn't this happen? This happened recently with something else. Somebody came and I was just talking about that, like where they were from also. Yeah, anyway, yeah. My witchy psychic, green psychic witchiness. My green witchy psychicness. Words are hard. Anyway, I was designing last night and I actually designed a pattern, wrote the pattern, checked that the pattern made sense. And I'm pretty sure that it's not one size fits all, but it's very easy to adjust the size for it, because it's worked like a granny square, so you can just keep going. Hey Scrappy, good afternoon. Nice to see you here. So I figured out what I'm gonna do for St. Patrick's Day's crochet. I was asking about it yesterday. I still want suggestions if you have any ideas. From Finland, hey there Marja. Please tell me how to pronounce your name. How is that J put in? Is it a j, a h? Anyway, our psychicness is because our hearts are connected. Oh, that's a nice way to put it. Hey there, Summer. So, sort of bad mood. Jeez Louise. I haven't been in your live for several weeks. What's up, y'all? Scrappy, not much is up. I mean, I guess a lot of stuff is up. Nothing bad is up, I guess. It is beautiful and sunny and cold here and muddy. But it's lovely. And I'm working on this new thing. I'm going to show you the design in a little bit because I literally finished the whole thing. I just have to color in the pattern and add a little bit of washi tape because I love washi tape. You know what I used washi tape for this morning? Brilliant idea. No, Scrappy, apparently I'm a crazy person and Peekaboo is just a fat cat. I don't know what to tell you. No kittens. I literally have no idea. The green looks very spring. Well, the idea is that it's going to be more of a, well, yeah, spring. I wanted it to not be wintry green. I wanted it to be springy green, so I mixed it with a light colored yarn. So it's like a really bright green with a white ball of yarn. And I'm doing this triangular granny square. Isn't it pretty? It's gonna be cool. Who got the fidget with the computer on it? What? Looked cool. Hey there, Kim. Good afternoon. So it is afternoon, right? Yeah, 12. So yeah, I wanted to mix things. I thought she was possibly in heat. Yeah. Now that's what I'm thinking too. When I thought that she was going into labor, when I was like, she's acting weird, she's rolling around, blah, blah. She was probably in heat. So, bummer, but I mean, I guess it's good, no new kittens coming into the world, but it's confusing because I was really sure. So, now I'm like, what could possibly, anyway, it doesn't matter. It matters because I am confused about how I was wrong, but it doesn't matter because there are no kittens means no problem. She's still gonna get spayed. She's still gonna get all her shots and all that. So she's still gonna get cared for. Just now I don't get any baby animals. However, I did get an incubator for my chicken eggs, and now I currently have 12 eggs in my incubator. 2 of them look to already not be fertile. Like, there are a bunch of heartbeats in, well, there's only 3 white ones, so there's only 3 that I can see inside of, because the light brown ones, okay, I can see through the pale, Words are really hard. I'm just gonna show you, okay? I'm gonna just turn off the incubator for like 2 seconds and I'm gonna show you the eggs. Because they won't die from being off heat for a few minutes, because mama chickens walk away from their babies. All right, so I have 12 eggs in here. I have 2 of Marshmallow's eggs, 1 of Marigold's eggs, 1 of Daisy, 1 of Fern, or 1 of Daisy, 1 of Rosie, or 1 of 2 of Daisy, I don't know, 2 of the factory farmers, 2 from Clementine, because she makes dark brown eggs, dark brown plus blue, I'm thinking will be green, and then I have 2 from Clover, because Clover is a Buff Orpington. She's beautiful, beautiful, plus him, I hope will be beautiful. And then I've got 3 from Sunflower. So that's that. Oh, bye Vanessa, have a good rest of your day. So that's who's being incubated right now. These are so opaque, no light will go through this. It looks, look at how close that is. Isn't that weird? Anyway, they're so opaque, literally no light goes into them. This one appears to not be fertile, which is a bummer because I really wanted to see, because these eggs are so nice, white and big. And so that one's not, well, it's not that it's not fertile, it's not developing. So I am candling them. That's what's kind of cool, Kiana. This incubator actually comes with a candling thing. So based on Amazon's reviews of this, a lot of people said that they got like 60-70% hatch rate, which honestly, if I get 1 baby out of it, I'll be very happy about it. But here are the potential babies. So it actually has a little candling system built right into it. Have to add water today or tomorrow. And you know what? Since I showed you, it reminds me to roll them around. Sorry, I just have to close it back up. There we go. Anywho, yeah, so if I can get a couple of them to hatch, that'll be fun. If any of them are girls, great. If they're boys, that's fine. I'm gonna figure out what I'll do at that point. I don't think I'm ready to do butchering, honestly. Like, I wanted to pretend like I was ready to do butchering, but I don't think mentally I am. Like, I don't think I'm ready to have baby animals and keep them until they're food. Not yet in my life. Eventually, yes. But currently I don't think I'm there. So I think that if any of them are boys, I will just try and rehome them. But if they're girls, I'll keep them. And if we have, like, 1 boy, my parents will keep. If there's a boy, if there's any more boys beyond that, then I'll rehome them. But if there's girls, then I'm going to keep them. And if there's girls, my parents will want them. If they're boys, dinner. Right, Dawn, I know that. But at the same time, I'm not, like I want to believe that I could do that, but I'm not there yet. Yes, I know that, like, I love the chickens as pets, but I also have some separation with them that I understand that they can be food also. So it's weird. It's like this, I don't remember what it's called, conscious, I don't remember what it's called, but basically, like, I know I like them. I know they're, like, sentient and I want to be their person, but at the same time, I'll eat them, which makes me sound like a sociopath, but it doesn't feel that way. Kenna, we tried to have our hen hatch chicks. Out of a dozen eggs, we got 3 chicks, and they were all roosters. Oh no. Well, see, I was thinking of doing that in the summer with Clover. But the problem is, if you have chicks in the summer, you have to worry about them being too hot, because when they're young, they can die from being hot. And also, if you have chicks in the summer, you're gonna lose a whole season of egg laying, because if they are born in the summer, they're not going to lay at all until the following summer, whereas if they're born in the late winter, they will lay that summer. It's like, allegedly. Laura, what made you change your mind? I remember when you were first getting 2 chickens, you didn't want to ever have them hatch any. I don't know what had me change my mind. Maybe because I've gotten into a lot of chicken communities online, and I recognize now how people sort of, they move them around. There's like several farms around here. The purpose of live streams is to talk, right? But I don't know, it's like they move them around. There's a lot of farms that will take old hens and old roosters. Like, I don't know, it seems like it's a whole community. It doesn't feel the same way that like dog and cat grooming feels. Maybe it's because the animals can be used as food. It's not like if somebody had a backyard group of puppies, they could be like, well, it's fine, we'll just eat them. Like, that's not available to here anyway. Whereas with chickens, it seems, I don't know why, it feels different than it felt. At the time, I did believe that. I felt like I didn't want to ever do that, but I don't know. Maybe it's because now I understand how long they actually lay eggs for and how long they live for, and I don't know. I think it's a mix of all that, and I think it's like the excitement of being able to like design the next generation of chickens. I feel like that's really interesting and really fun. And like, yes, because something's fun doesn't necessarily mean it's good, but I'm not going to be like doing it, I don't know, like I'm not going to be doing it en masse. I'm doing 12 chickens, you know, and if 12 hatch, as opposed to probably we'll get 3, right? Like we won't get a lot because I don't know what I'm doing, that sort of thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I was just curious. Well, no, but I know I've voiced it as being something that I didn't agree with for myself, because I didn't want to have to worry about the lifetime of the chicken. But a chicken doesn't live for 10 years. Yes, if you have 1 chicken and it's a pet chicken, it'll live for 7 to 10 years. But in reality, very few chickens do, because people eat chickens. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's Alex and I were talking about it this morning, actually, being like, yes, it's a pet, but it's also not a pet. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, hopefully they'll mostly be girls, and then I can just keep all of them and see what they grow up like. I just want to see, I want to see what we'll get from it. It'll be beautiful, I bet. But yeah, I don't know. I feel a little different about it now. Again, that could change. I would ask Alex to do it. Yeah, right, Dawn. No. I am way more likely to be able to do it than Alex. I love him dearly, but it's not his thing. Animals, I cannot ever imagine him butchering an animal. Literally, I think if we had a homestead and we were doing like Cornish cross hens for butchering, I'm pretty sure it would be me doing the butchering and then Alex would help me with like packaging, you know? And I would never expect him to do those types of things because that's not his thing. It's like he wouldn't be like, could you fix the computer? It's just not my thing. So I will be the one who has to learn to, I want to say gets to, because to me it seems super interesting. But I want to learn to butcher. Eventually I want to have a little bit of land where we can do all of that stuff on the property. My mom grew up on a ranch and she used to tell me how they would just snap their necks. I was like, nope. He is happy today. He's happy most days, Dawn. But yeah, he's got some good energy. My dad said that too, Scrappy, and so did my mom about when they were young and they would go to like a grandparent's house. It would literally be like, not grandparents, a family friend's house, and it would be like, yeah, oh, we're gonna have chicken for dinner. Oh, really? And then they would like go and get a chicken for dinner. And it would, oh, we're having one of your chickens for dinner. I understand. But I like the idea of having like a good freezer storage of, like, I don't eat a ton of meat, but I like the idea how homesteaders do it, how it's like, I have 25 chickens in the freezer, I have a year's worth of chicken. Like, I like that. I like how that is. I like how that feels. And then like you go to the grocery store when you want to have like chicken wings for dinner, then you can just buy a bunch of chicken wings. Or if you want to have shrimp, you can go buy shrimp. But if you're gonna have a roast chicken, you know, at like 4 years old, oh my god, crazy. The thing is not even crazy, totally normal, right? And it's not even, like it's yeah, 1 generation ago, 2 generations ago, and people were able to do it. I don't know, I want to learn to butcher. I don't think I really need to learn to butcher anything too large. I think the largest I would ever go, I don't even think I would want to butcher a sheep. I think I could do like chickens, ducks, geese, turkey, rabbit. I can't think of any small mammal that I would be comfortable doing other than a rabbit though. Like I don't think I could do a goat or anything like that. So I don't know. Our goal is to do small urban homestead type situation. Granted, I technically live in the country, but not. That sounds nice though, doesn't it? Just like knowing that you have like some, like having kind of like a storage of healthy food that you made. I love the idea of that. And someday I would like to pursue it. And I mean, this is kind of our first step in pursuing it, right? Like we make our own eggs right now, and I sell eggs again because now we're getting eggs. So selling eggs, and if the chickens are an awesome experience and like soul like amplifying for me, then maybe we'll do something with that. Like maybe I'll purchase some like from a hatchery, some quality birds, and instead of just having my pet birds, I'll do some kind of project with fancy breeds of chicken or something. Or maybe I'll just get a breeding trio of a fancy variety, you know, like the Iam Samanis, the fancy black chickens, something like that. Maybe not them specifically, but I feel like that's the next step is finding another. It's like, so chickens provide eggs, meat, and sale through selling chickens. So it's like right now I can get the egg part. I could do the meat part, but I'm not there yet, like location-wise or lifestyle-wise, I'm just not there. But the income part from selling chickens, that's, I don't know, it's an option. I like having veggies and fruit available to me, but I also live amongst so much agriculture and small farms that if I don't get a good harvest, I can always shop local. That's really nice. That is convenient. Yeah, that is a benefit for me too. There are so many small farms around here, and because my parents have a farm, they know a lot of farmers, and like they know a lot of different, like I can go, there's nearby me, I can get emu oil and ostrich meat and yak's milk and like fancy duck, like I can get all of the weird animal products because lots of people around here have small farms and a lot of them have niche creatures, you know, so you could go to one and get, like I said, ostrich. There's an ostrich farm where they sell ostrich meat, which is like, can you even imagine butchering an ostrich? What a regal animal to butcher. They're just so large. Imagine such a large bird. I just can't even imagine. Can you imagine roasting like a whole ostrich, like the way a chicken is done? Like imagine a roast chicken, but an ostrich. This is like a human-sized animal. Dawn, tough times then. I would have to take them to butcher. Cry at home. Aw. See depression coming, unfortunately. Well, hopefully not. But at the same time, I'm practicing dealing with animals, so if it does come, I'll be I'll be able to feed Alex and I anyway. Hey there, Firdaus. Good afternoon. So I have a new design that I did last night, and I will show you. What is this? It is going to be a triangle poncho thing. And I might do a version of this that's a sweater, like that has sleeves, except for like it'll be triangular shaped. It's a vibe. Lean to prep eggs and canning, like tomatoes, carrots, and economic depression. I wonder what they do with the ostrich feathers. I'm sure they would do something, don't you think? I hope so. I hope they're not just like throwing them out. Yeah, sorry, Vicky. I posted it in the oh, I didn't post it on Facebook. Fair. Or on Instagram. But welcome. I'm glad you're here. Sorry that I didn't update you. Do you sell your eggs at your parents' farm? Yes, in the summertime last year I did, but I also sell them from our home. So people come here when they want to get like quantities. When I don't have somebody buying that week, I'll bring them to my parents' farm because my mom sells baked goods and people will often say, do you have eggs? And now she just says yes, and she has our eggs. So they have eggs sometimes when I go over to visit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Vicky, gassing me up on the stream. But yeah, they sell any extras that I have, but we have like, once people find out that we have them, they want to purchase a lot. Like anytime that we have a person, they're like, can I get 5 dozen and can I come every other week for 5 dozen? And it's like, it's very easy to sell farm fresh eggs is what I've learned. I thought it was going to be like a hard thing to actually get customers for, but it's like if people find out you have them, they don't want to keep looking for somebody else, and they don't want to have to find someone each time. They just want to like sign up for monthly, which is cool. And also people are even already reaching out from last year because they know that in the winter we don't get a ton of eggs, because I said at the beginning of winter, like we're not selling them anymore because we're not getting very many farm fresh eggs. I'll take them all, pretty much, Vicky. It's like when I say like rainbow, they're rainbow eggs because they're all different colors. And we do $5 a dozen. It's usually between $5 and $7 a dozen when you buy online here, or when you see them online here. I've seen them a few times for like $4 if you buy 4 dozen. You know what I mean? Like 4 dozen for $20. But no. Yeah. 5 dozen for $20. Just want 1 dozen of all colorful ones. Candies, you can absolutely have that. But anyway, people, yeah, they just want to buy them in quantity when they find out that we have them like on tap. And I need to start eating eggs. I say that so often, you guys. I honestly say that so much. But I really do need to start eating eggs. I just really like chickens. Like, I like the idea of making money off of their eggs because I don't eat them. But also, like, we don't eat them, so they end up piling up. My mom and I were talking about selling our eggs this summer. You absolutely should, Kiana, especially if you have, like, a few chickens. Like, we have 16 hens, and now we're getting between 7 and 10 eggs a day. What am I going to do with 10 eggs a day? I would like 1 pretty egg, please. Can you ship to America? Actually, though, legitimately I can, because they are fertilized, and you can sell eggs. Like people, like I can buy eggs from a person off eBay to ship to me for hatching. So in theory, Vicky, I could ship you 1 egg. Would it come to you in 1 piece? Most likely no, but it could. Who's to say? Also, Candy's sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we got no kittens. So I'm sorry that I had your hopes up. I had my hopes up too, and now my hopes are dashed. No kittens for Laura. I'll be in and out of the live because I'm sewing a dress. Oh, cool. Boop boop. Hey there, Keely. Good afternoon. Nice to see you this afternoon. I've been here since the beginning. I've heard it all. Yeah, I know. I know that you were like the only person who in real life was going to actually see those kittens, like in real life. Everybody else was going to see them on the stream, but you would have actually seen kittens. So you're the only one who's actually like losing the ability to touch kittens. Everybody else is just losing the ability to see kittens, whereas you are losing the ability to touch them because they no longer exist. So that's why I'm saying sorry to you. You and I are losing out in a different way. So too bad. But after Peekaboo goes to live with my parents, which I still think is going to happen, I want to cuddle them. Me too! I know! But I think that my parents are going to end up with Peekaboo because Alex is quite allergic to her. And I'm keeping the house clean, so that's pretty good. As far as like it's not super upsetting him, his allergies on a daily basis. But if I don't vacuum for like 2 days, which doesn't happen very much with our new vacuum, but I mean like if I don't vacuum for like 2 days, he'll be sneezing significantly. There are a couple of others that live in the Central Valley that come in too. Huh? The Central Valley that come in too. What are we talking about? What comes in too? Are you talking to Keely or to me? I'm confused. I think you're not talking to me. Okay, I think there's a separate conversation that I fell behind on. Will your parents make her an outdoor cat or an indoor princess only? Well, she will be an outdoor cat or an indoor-outdoor cat. She'll be the same as Scout. So she'll have an indoor heated barn with electricity and a cat house inside the barn. And she'll be outside. That's what they would want. Candies, unless you have any kind of feelings about Peekaboo, which I am happy to show you her again if you want to see her. But my parents are happy to have her, but if there was a reason that they couldn't have her, they wouldn't be upset about it, if you know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. That is still an option. Unfortunately, it's no longer, it's becoming evident that there are no stories that end with Peekaboo here, unfortunately, because Alex's allergies are just not gonna work with us for her. But again, at least we know that she won't be homeless. What we working on a new project, a poncho shawl. She'll probably like that life, get to roam the farm with the other cat. Yeah, and my parents are out in the barn or on the farm like all day, every day. Like they're outside people now because they're farm people. Like it's like they sleep inside, but pretty much other than that, my mom is either in the house baking or on the farm with my dad, like working farm stuff. So the cat is always, my parents' cat right now is with them. He just hangs out in like in a tree while my mom is working, and then my mom, like Dave, my parents' dog, will be playing with the cat. So I think that she'll like that. No, they don't lock them up. Yeah, they do. Well, they don't lock them in their shelter. They lock the barn up because it's not a real barn. It's like a humongous concrete slab with a big metal building on it, but the building is meant to hold like tractors, and it has a cold room attached to it with like a fridge, like a freezer section. It's like, it used to be a working farm. Well, it is a working farm, but before my parents had it, it was a working farm, and there's this big cold room for like where you put all the apples in the fall before you sell them. So they have this big area there, but they have like a big open zone that's where the tractor lives. In that big open zone, there's the cat building. So the cat can be in that building or in the whole shed, but it's a closed building. Yes, I didn't even think about it. Yes, my dad is very protective of Scout. Like, if he hears a hawk or he hears a blue jay call warning about a hawk, because blue jays make a sound that's similar to a hawk, my dad will literally like scope out the cat and get him in the barn and lock him in the barn until he knows the hawk is gone. Like, he's a little overprotective for a barn cat. Like, the barn cat's gonna know to keep away from the hawks, but he like hides him away when there's hawks out. So yes, he locks him into that barn space at night unless it's really cold, and then he takes Scout into the house. So yes, she'll be safe. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he does lock the barn at night. Of course he does, because there's a tractor. What kind of cake? Chocolate? I hope chocolate. I absolutely do belong in this homesteading ragtag bunch, as I'm now a certified farmer who plays Stardew Valley. Lol. That's so funny. Scrappy's a chocolate cake. Good. Beautiful. I love chocolate cake. Oh, I wish I was coming to her birthday so I could have some chocolate cake. I should call my mom and ask her to make a chocolate cake. She is literally baking full-time today and tomorrow, because Sundays is her like pickup day when everybody comes, all of her customers come to do their pickups on Sunday. And so on Saturdays she's like baking like a mad woman. Like, if I go to her house, I'll come home with like a quiche and a banana bread, because she's just baking, and she'll just send me home with a couple of things that she's working on, which is delightful. Boo, but I think she'll love it. Yeah, I think she'll love it. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the cake. I thought you were talking about Peekaboo again. But coyotes. Yeah, no, my dad will keep her safe. My dad really loves cats. He pretends like he doesn't. Like, he pretends like he doesn't care about animals. He likes animals, but he doesn't act. He pretends like it's not. He freaking loves cats. Like, like, if you ask him, like, do you like animals? He'll be like, I mean, sure. But like, then you watch him speak to a cat and you're like, I've never seen you speak to a human that way. So yeah, he loves cats a lot. So he loves Scout, and I'm sure he'll love Peekaboo, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay. I'm sad that she's not having kittens though, in all honesty. Hey Brittany! I'm just waiting for my cat to get done at the vet. My shadow has to go every Saturday for IV fluids. Poor baby. Did you, our vet, when CJ was getting to that point where he needed fluids, they showed us, well, they showed me how to do it. They ended up saying it's not worth it because it was hurting him too much, which sucked, but they did show me how. So maybe your vet, unless you don't want to do that, but maybe your vet will show you how and then you don't have to go in. Although for us, it was only $30 a bag of iFleet, like to have the fluids put in while we were at the vet. It was just $30 additional to have them do it. So I don't know. That's, I don't know. I guess I would have just had the vet keep doing it for that purpose, but an option maybe. Yeah, kittens would have been cute to watch. Agreed. Hey there, Wilma. Hey Laura, sorry I can't stay, but I wanted to come in and say thanks so much for your video of the crochet vest you got on right now. Thank you. I'm going to do the arms in your style. Thanks so much. Thanks, Wilma. I'm glad you like it, and I love these sleeves. Oh, sorry. I love these sleeves too. It's only $24. Yeah, but 24 American, so really I got a deal is what you're telling me, because like $30 Canadian is probably like $11 American, because what is money? So I got a good deal is what you're telling me. Yeah, I get that too, is that they can see exactly how much he needs on those days and stuff. Totally. Your dad. My daughters might grow up to leave me, but Scout, you will never. Throws more affection to Cat. He doesn't even call him Scout. He calls him the little guy. We named him Scout, the children, because my dad's favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird. So we were like, we're brilliant. This is my dad's pet cat. We are so smart. When my little sister suggested, she was like, why don't we call him Scout? My older sister and I were like, that's the best name there's ever been. Like, we were so convinced it was going to be the best name, and then we told my dad, his name is Scout, and my dad went, Scout's a girl. And we were like, well, then burn it. Whatever then. Immediately he responded, Scout's a girl. Okay. Oh, candies. Peekaboo Radley. Peekaboo Radley, you know? I think my 24 would be your 30. Would it? Is that actually the translation of it? Because that would be silly, because it's 30 for fluids for us. Well, not anymore, but it was. To be honest, yes. But no. Like booze, like Scouts. Yeah, okay, I get it. Scout's a girl, but it's a good name. And we were like so convinced it was the best name ever because it's his favorite book. And he just calls him the little guy. He never even calls him Scout. So we were like, fun. Throw the cat away. That's pretty much like, honestly, when he said that, like, my sisters and I are very sassy to each other about our, like everyone. And it was literally like, that was the energy, Keely. Well, then we'll throw it out. Why don't we just forget it then? Let's just return him. Like, it was like, yeah, just throw the whole cat away. Literally. Like, we were so like, okay, but do you like him? And then he was like, yeah. And we were like, because you don't have to have him. We're so sassy. But also like, okay, yes, he's a girl, but this is a boy and his name is Scout. Just like him. He's cute. We got him for you because we love you. I was surprised how cheap it is. My vet is expensive. Yeah, I was surprised too when she said like, let's do fluids. The first time I was like, do we need to? And then she straight up was like, it's $30. And I was like, all right. So once it was, and I guess it's just because they're already in there, and really what is fluids? It's a bag of fluids. How much does it cost them? Probably very little. So you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but I feel like they could totally have charged $100 and I would have been like, well, that makes sense. My Chihuahua is named Scout. That's cool, Dawn. Oh, Kathy, sorry. I don't know why I said Dawn. It's because your picture is the same color as Dawn's. Oh, good. Sorry, Candice. I'm going to go back up and read that first part. Candy said, oh, sorry, Brittany, I didn't think we started till 1 without asking to repeat the whole story. What's the latest peekaboo update? The latest peekaboo update is that I'm a crazy person and the cat is not pregnant. So there are no kittens because apparently I've just been feeling poop and gas move through a cat. For 2 months, I've been putting my hands on a cat's belly and feeling farts in her tummy, convincing myself that I'm feeling kittens. For 2 months! Can you imagine how bizarre that must be to her? Why is this person consistently feeling my poop move through my tummy? Anyway, we've bonded over it, so now she likes having her tummy pet, and I have a cat that isn't pregnant. That's the summary, Brittany. Okay, candies. Okay, on to eggs. French toast, eggs Benedict, fried egg sandwich, soft-boiled toast, soft-boiled egg and toast, egg salad, deviled eggs in fried rice, egg foo young, in baking, pickled eggs. So many ways. I still have to do pickled eggs. I still haven't done it. Oh, Frida's here. Hey, Frida. She's not pregnant. No, apparently I am an idiot. That's literally all I've got. I have no idea. That was the Tonto's horse's name, and his coloring is the same. Oh, cute. I didn't know that. Poor Thunder, bad dreams. Probably Thunder, good dreams. Are you having good dreams? Hi. Thunder. 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 Hi. Can I have a kiss? What if I come to you? Will you give me a kiss if I come over to you? Yeah? Oh, hold on. I'll come. You don't worry. Don't get up. Don't you worry. I know I've got all this stuff to get over, but don't you get up. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. So smart. You're so smart and so small. Anywho. I finally remembered the live on a Saturday. Welcome, Frida. I'm glad you remembered. Okay, hold on. I just finished my top I've been working on. Ooh. Kisses are the sacrifice of choice. You've done well, human servant owner. Look at him. What is this? It's not even a dog. I know he's a dog, but like, really, is he though? I'd never get up if I did that. Oh, old age. The knees! The knees, candies. Okay, you want to see what I've got? Oh, also, look what I did for you in the next pattern. To my beautiful patrons, I even drew out a thingamabob for you to make the pattern that I made. Sorry. Struggles to cross the room, literally. No, don't get up. Please, don't worry. And then I drew a picture of a person wearing a thing. Happy birthday, Frida's mom. Anyway, I made a new pattern and I'm feeling jazzed about it and you guys are gonna like it, and if you don't, a whole diagram, I know, right? But look at, it's gonna be green and triangular. I feel like it's gonna have some Celtic vibe, you know? Which will make it good for, what's it called? St. Patrick's Day, thank you. It's actually 2 colors. If you look up close, it's 2 strands of yarn. I've got one naturally dyed pale beige sort of color and then the green ball of yarn, and I've mixed them together so that it's less like this. This is nice, but I don't like green all in one harsh greenliness, so I think this will be cute though. Once I like block it out so that it's straight, don't you think that would be so like, I'm going into the forest. It's gonna have like a big collar on it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh, also, for those of you who love my oxalis obsession, because I do, we've got a flower. A lovely flower. 2 flowers. Actually, 3 flowers on my beautiful oxalis with the red back. My shamrocks. Yes, I could do something like that, candies, but I don't know. I feel like that might be overkill. What's the green yarn? It's wool. It's a sock weight wool. I don't know what it is. A sock weight wool. I fed my sundew. Ooh, you have a sundew? I want a sundew. They won't live here, but I want one. In my head, I feel like I could keep it alive, but in reality, I definitely couldn't. It will die in my care. But you said it. A spider? Why would you feed it a spider? Spiders are your friends. Oh my Lanta, it needs a pixie hood. You think so? I already have a hood thing though, but it looks like an oxalis leaf now. Oh. That's super true. We could just call it the candies. heck? What are you saying? Hold on. Just pull that out. Don't worry. I will put it in water and then it will root and make a whole new plant. But like, can we just have like a second here? I think that you're pretty much right. I thought you had made it literally no. Literally no. But now yes, now it is the shamrock shawl, shamrock scowl. Literally no. Literally those were two separate thoughts. This had nothing to do with that. But obviously, somewhere in my subconscious, I thought that those things would make for a good design. No, I literally was not doing that on purpose. So that's weird. It does look like an oxalis leaf. That's exactly what I thought. I didn't. I didn't. It just, I thought a triangle was like St. Pat. Like literally my brain was like, Celtic stuff has triangles. Celtic stuff, St. Patrick's, triangle. Literally what my brain did. Well done, brain. It's like when you make a joke but you didn't know you were being funny and then you have to just go like, ha, it was on purpose I said that, you know? Does that happen to everyone else or is that just a me thing? Vicky's oxalis shawl. Vicky, I'm gonna take credit for suggesting the oxalis crochet. Apparently it worked because it made it into my brain subconsciously. My life, Vicky. Same. Literally the only jokes I tell where people laugh at them are ones where I didn't know it was a joke I was telling. Oh, Frida, totally. Hashtag autistic things. That makes me laugh. Frida all the time. Literally Alex. All the time. That's so cute. Okay, so I made that pattern last night, and do you want to hear my plan for March? Because I'm numero uno this month. Or last month. February isn't over yet, so technically I can still say this month, but I did 5 projects in 5 weeks, 10 live streams in 5 weeks. I got everything done on time, and I am still enough motivation. That's something you should do, Laura. Incorporate crochet and plants. Hey, that's a good way to cross over the two genres. We were talking about that last week, was how can I include plants because it's part of my vibe, but it's not really part of my channel energy, you know what I mean? So that's a good idea. Like make it cute crochet inspired by your plants. Oxalis hoodlet. I asked my friend in college if it was funny from the things I say or if it was accidentally from me not noticing, and he was like, literally both. Yeah. Planchet. It's planchet. It's like crochet, but with plants. Anyway, since I am an organized goddess, I can tell you about, obviously I'm joking about the goddess thing. I'm not, but I mean like, I'm not, I just want you to know if you're new here, this is just whatever, man. Okay, so I have a plan. Avocado dye. Please send a bit of motivation my way, Laura. Nancy. I've also watched WandaVision, which makes me feel like power is gonna come out of my hands when I do that. Sending you good motivation, Nancy. Organized goddess, that's me. Anyway, week 1, I'm gonna do super proud of everything you've accomplished. Thank you, Brittany. Honestly, same. Like, February has been a very good month for me, and I worked really hard. You know what I mean? You know what, I saw this gal on IG make a pillow in the shape of a leaf, a crochet one. That would be cute. Oh, that would be cute. A little crocheted pillow. Vicky, isn't that the thing you put your fingers to on a Ouija board? Hold on. An organized chaos alchemy goddess. Isn't that the thing you put your fingers on? Chaos alchemy. I don't know. I'm confused. But the first week of March is going to be avocado pink yarn dye. Oh, planchet. Got it. Sock mending, week 2, I think. Triangle green poncho thing, week 3. No front seam face mask. And avocado yarn cardigan. That's my March plan right now. So there's going to be a combination of crochet, natural dye, mending, and sewing. It's going to be a bit of a all over the place month. That's okay, Frida. I fall behind in these chats and then realize I just have no idea what's going on sometimes. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying the words that I was not understanding. But yeah, so March is going to be another good big month. I am going a little lighter on the projects. So since I'm only doing 2 crochet projects and one of them I'm working on right now, I'm only doing 2 crochet projects, so I'm going to be able to like breathe a little bit in March, and that way in April I'll be able to like push March madness. Exactly, Alex, and hello. Basically I'm thinking what I'll do is give myself like a hard month followed by an easy month. Do you know what I mean? To try and keep my organization and motivation up. So February would be a hard month because I did 5 like big crochet projects, which is a lot for my hands and for my brain and for my just life. But I figured if I could do something like this month, 5 weeks of like sock mending is not a huge tutorial, like in terms of how long it'll actually take me to film. And the no seam mask, those are both 1-day projects. Like I can film the whole video in 1 day. Whereas like a sweater, it is multiple days of filming because it just ends up being more than 1 day. So I have 2 videos this month that are only like a 1-day film project, so it'll take me more time to do the edit obviously, but it's not going to take me all week to do the filming. So I think that March should be a little bit of a lighter workload for me. So if I am still motivated, what my plan is with the extra time is to try and film footage for next month. Just film stuff and don't even worry about editing at all, just get footage in, so that in April I'll have footage to start editing like before I even need to have filmed it, you know? Excuse me. I'm trying. I'm doing my darndest. Trying my best. That's the plan anyway. I'm gonna do it as long as I can. If I need a break, I'll take a break. My plan is to just not, like I want to push myself, but I don't want to push myself over. You know what I mean? So I do want to keep moving forward, but if I need a break, I am going to take a break. I'm not going to like make myself feel bad about the fact that I need a break if I need one. But right now I don't need a break. I'm feeling pretty good. So hopefully that'll stick around for a little while longer. It'll be spring in April. Can't wait. Also, I'll be 40. Definitely. I can definitely wait. That's so exciting. Why? That's such a cool birthday, I feel like. I feel like that's like a grown-up sounding number. Not that it matters, because like what is a grown-up, you know? Moderation March, pretty much, Vicky. Moderation March. But that's exciting, Frida. April. Almost April. Back in a few. Sounds good. So exciting. You're doing awesome. Thank you, Brittany. It's great till you turn 40. Well, we'll see. I think 40 will be great. But yes, I'm going to try and keep up the motivation and keep the videos coming out like on time. That's what I want to do. Is just keep having videos come out on time. And like just be a real live YouTubers. That's all. Can't I just be a real live YouTuber? If you're new here, that is a joke. I have to leave from 3 to 4, but I'll try to come back. Sounds good, Dina. That's a joke. I've had an interaction with a young child who was like 10 years old, and when I said like what I do, they were like, "You're a real live YouTuber?" And I was like, I mean, no. And then Alex was there and he was like, "Yes, you are. You're a real live YouTuber." And now whenever I'm like not motivated, Alex will be like, "You're a real live YouTuber." It's like an inside joke. So if you ever hear me say that, it's a joke. It's not me literally saying that. So there's that. Real live YouTuber trademark. Yeah, a real live YouTuber. I was actually wrong. We aren't close. Well, then you can come hang out with us again. Welcome back. What else did I have to talk about? I actually made a little list of things. Now I have to figure out what to make, thinking a baby sweater. I agree, a baby sweater is a great idea. If you have a baby to make it for, I mean. Okay, so big plant check this morning. I actually have a cool plant thing to update you guys on if you want to see plant related content because I have a plant thing. I cut all of the dry dead bits out. I watered all of my big plants. You might notice my bird of paradise right here is back, which makes me very happy. Love my bird of paradise. Now officially she is back out of the shower where she's been living for like 2 weeks. She's been living in the shower, so we've been showering with a giant bird of paradise in the bathtub with us. But she's back out, so I think I've got the spider mites gone completely, so she should be safe now. But I also replanted one of my terrariums, which was a lot of fun, because whenever I have a day where I'm not motivated to do YouTube work, I like to play with my terrariums. I'm working on organizing my stash. Ooh, fun, Kiana. I've been getting donated yard mailed for the past few weeks. I've been working hard to wind it all. Now I'm putting it, ooh, that must be a pretty sight, winding it all up. Yeah, I reterred. Yep, Vicky, thanks for making it hard for me to use words. But I replanted a few of my terrariums, and let me show you one of the plants that I actually took out. So I have a plant friend who I met online through plant exchange groups on Facebook. Turns out she's a friend of my little sister's, which of course she is because everyone knows everyone. But turns out she's a friend of my sister's, so I felt better about meeting up with her. We went to the bird aviary together, but also she's looking for a specific plant, an asparagus fern. And I've had this asparagus fern for well over a year now. It's just been a terrarium for every time it gets big, I cut it back because it's for a terrarium. It's meant to be small. So I just keep cutting it back, but it's like, you can't find them now for some reason. Around our area, the thing that they're selling as an asparagus fern isn't. It's like something else that's pretty, but it's not the same thing as this. And this version I haven't seen around. So I took mine out of my terrarium, and then I found a couple others in other terrariums, and I put two of them in different pots, one of them in the bathroom, one of them in here, and then I have my big one, and whichever one survives out of the two little ones I'm going to give to her, and then my big one I want to show you because it's been living in a terrarium for like a year, so it's like super healthy. Look how cute it is. And look how big. There's a new asparagus coming out of it. Look. Isn't that funny? A little asparagus. But it's called an asparagus fern, but it's not a fern. It's technically an asparagus. But it's already unhappy that I replanted it like this is. I'm going to cut that off probably. But isn't it pretty? It's like a weird little forest tree. To me it looks like a actual canopy tree because it grows in these like flat layers. Like each of the branches, the leaves come out in this super cute. And this, before I transplanted it, this was touching the top of the terrarium. So look, it grew as a curl. Like the actual branch is long, but it's all curled up like a little pig's tail because it was up against the roof of the terrarium like this. Isn't that cool? That doesn't look like my asparagus fern at all. Do I have the wrong one? You have the other one. So this is a different one of that. So the one that you have, I would imagine, is the one that people are able to find right now. And that's the one that's being sold as an asparagus fern. When I got mine over a year ago, that's what was sold as an asparagus fern. And I just got it because I thought it would be cute in my terrariums, and it was $3. And now people can't find them, which makes me an exotic and rare plant collector now, technically. If you want to get technical about it, I have rare plants. And if you want to get not technical about it, I don't have any rare plants. But I showed you guys this the other day. The terrarium with my, this plant, my African mass plant, also called Alocasia poly or Alocasia amazonica. Look at my babies. They made their way out of the little glass terrarium. Look at the smallest leaf in there. How cute is that leaf? And then the weird pokey leaves with the red stems, that's a begonia. But aren't these so cute? They've just been sitting on my desk and they make me so happy. The plant tuber. LOL. I can't be a plant tuber because I can't make content about plants. I like plants, but I don't think I could like I like them. I like that they're my hobby. You know what I mean? Because my hobby is my job, so it's nice to be able to have a hobby that isn't my job. Laura got a promotion in a job she didn't even apply to, pretty much. That's how it felt. But yeah, I love plants. I love hanging out with my plants. I love moving my plants around. I love planting terrariums, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think I want it to be my source of income because I think that it's just my hobby. But that makes me happy. Like, I like trading them. I love people, like when it was safe before COVID was really a problem, I was trading in the plant community a lot. So it would be like, let's trade cuttings, whatever you have cuttings of that's kind of interesting, set up a bunch of your cuttings and then I'll trade you a bunch of my cuttings. So I got a lot of like cool little plants that way. But now I'm not doing that at all because I don't want to do that. I don't want to interact with people, you know, and I don't want to be like doing swaps because then it's like interacting with a bunch of people. So I don't want to do that, but I do want new plants. So I want to go to Giant Tiger today later and see if they have any shamrock. Oh, I mean Food Basics. I'm going to go to Food Basics, but I am going to also go to Giant Tiger because they do have a large selection of plants. So whatever, I'm still going to go there. Laura's whole plant channel. Move to the country, take a whole room with the brightest windows, buy plants, and thrive. Yes. That's the channel. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I just got a farmhouse with a big window. And when they're really sad, I water them. And sometimes I have to stop watering them when they're really sad because they're really sad because I won't stop watering them. But I love them. They make me very happy. I'm recognizing which plants I don't care for, though. The longer I have them, the more I recognize, like, oh, that plant gets sick so often. I'm over it, you know? Was that Giant Tiger yesterday? They had some nice polka dot painted plants. I loved that little polka dot plant you gave me, Candies, at my birthday, but it died. And it died hard. Like, it died aggressively as opposed to just, like, slowly dying off. It died like a fern. It died like how a fern would die. I switched to my laptop because I got tired of fighting my phone. Welcome back. Going to make more than one outside destination in one trip. Well, going to more than one destination. Oh, true. No, I'm probably not going to go to more than one place. But if I go to Food Basics instead of Giant Tiger, well, Giant Tiger has snacks too. Food Basics just has really good prices on snacks. So maybe I'll go to Food Basics because then I can get some more cereal while I get my shamrock. Frida, what's Giant Tiger? Giant Tiger is what would you call Giant Tiger? It's not a grocery store. It's not a department store. It's both, but it's neither. It's kind of like, I want to say it's like lower prices. Some of it's lower end. They have a lot of their own brand for like food and stuff. I don't know. It's like a small, I guess it's Canadian. I only have a Japanese maple one of my in-laws gave me that's been living inside. Really? I don't have a lot of natural light spots in my home. A Japanese maple living inside. Wow. Our Japanese maple is outside. I didn't know they could live inside. That's cool though. You'd think, I feel like all trees require way more light than a lot of other plants because in the outdoor world where they're from, trees would get a lot of light, you know? Listening as I'm crafting. Glad to have you here, Dina. What are you crafting on? Anybody making anything interesting right now? My sock mending, I'm actually excited to like film because I'm having a good time mending my socks. More value priced item, not hefty on name brand stuff. Yeah, I feel like they don't have as many name brand things. You know what it kind of gives me the vibes of? In their like houseware section, it kind of gives me the vibe of Winners or HomeSense or Marshalls, whatever you call your version of those. But then it has grocery stuff, but it's usually like, yeah, I don't know what, Super Walmart, but it's way smaller, Kathy. It's like a Super Center Walmart divided by 10, like 1/15 of the size of a Super Center Walmart. I'm making a dent in my coffee. Does that count? I think so. I think that's it's helping. It's getting you started, so I think it counts. Reminds me of Kmart. Okay, yeah, but like a really small Kmart. I found a big rhododendron branch on my walk. Ooh, took it inside, cut it down into branches and put it in water. Ooh, that'd be cool. Hope it makes some roots. I'm working on my bullet journal. Cool, Keely. I need to get my bullet journal ready for next month. Like, I did such a good job prepping for February. I think that I need to make sure that I do that for March in order to keep myself super organized. A sweater for Duchess. That's fun. Thunder doesn't need any new sweaters right now. Now that the weather is starting to come back to being a nice springy vibe. Okay, that's not true. It's gonna still be winter, but in my head I want it to be spring. I have entirely too many projects. Brittany, relatable. Working on and plans of so many more. Baby blanket, almost done. A blanket for a friend's wedding that has cable panels around the edges. Cool. The cables are kicking my butt. That's cool though. Cable panels around the edges for a wedding present. That's a beautiful idea. A crocheted blanket for a wedding present. I feel like that's what I'm gonna ask for from my sister, because I love handmade things, I love crochet, and I love blankets. You guys should make me a wedding blanket. I'm just kidding, not actually. That came out super uncomfortable, and immediately, it's like halfway through the sentence, I started retracting my words. I've also fallen in love with crochet topped dish towels, so I have a bunch in a basket for quick projects to help me feel accomplished. That's a good idea. Have little projects. I guess that's what my mending pile will be now. Whenever I have some time and I don't know what I want to do with it, I'll just mend a sock. And it's great because I have so much yarn, like yarn ends from sock yarn, like from this project. I just have a small ball of yarn left. And from the hexagon pullover, I just have a small ball of yarn left. But they're like number 2 weight sock yarn, so I can use them to mend my socks. And then they're cool little patches of mended sock. I'm doing a white baby blanket. Ooh, that's nice. White on white crochet is so pretty. Like, you know when people do like white crochet with like a sock weight yarn and then they add texture stitches in it and it's just like a beautiful fancy thing? Everyone can do a blanket square to make a big wedding blanket for you. Imagine a magical heavy warm blanket. No, I have these beautiful blankets from you guys already and I love them. Thunder loves his, see? I know they were both sent to me, but Thunder loves this one. Cake is out and cooling. Send me a slice, Rebecca. I want some chocolate cake. I seriously, like, when you said it was chocolate, immediately my brain was like, maybe I should just call Mom. My mom bakes, in case you were wondering and you're newer. Kiana, I finished a crop top I haven't worked on in a while. Well done on finishing it. I have a blanket for my mom started, my ongoing charity project. Cool. My sister's cardigan, and I'm about to start 2 baby blankets for a baby shower gift. Oh, that's nice. Just make 1 baby blanket and then make like a set of dishcloths to go with it. That way there's 2 separate presents, which makes it look like you gave her more, but really it doesn't take you as much time because you only have 1 blanket and dishcloths take less time. Not dishcloth, face cloth, like baby face cloth. Use soft cotton, some soft cotton and a small hook, but make a set of dishcloth, a set of face cloths to go with your baby blanket. That way the baby blanket feels more special, as opposed to if you give 2 baby blankets, it like divides the specialness of each blanket by 2, you know? 1 baby blanket's more special than 2 baby blankets, don't you think? Am I crazy? I think that makes sense. I'm doing 2 blankets. Oh, because it's twins. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, fine. I didn't think about that as an option. I was just thinking if it was 1 baby. I had that before. I did 6x6 in squares in sock yarn. Every time I finished a pair of socks, it became a blanket a few years ago. That's so cool. Well, mine won't be for making a blanket. It'll be for fixing socks. Lol, you used yours for making socks and the extra made a blanket. I used mine to make sweaters and the extra will make socks. You could do baby bibs. I mean, they're gonna be newborns. How soon into being alive do you use a bib? I feel like babies don't need bibs until they're like eating food, right? Like you wouldn't need to put a bib. I guess when they're drinking from a bottle. Do you put a bib on your baby if they're breastfeeding? I have no one in my life with a baby. I know like how to care for a baby like how a babysitter would, but I don't know like when a baby is allowed to eat honey or any of that stuff. Hey there, Helen. Hey there, Heather. I read hello, I guess, and Heather, and hello and Heather made Helen. Hello, Helen. What are you working on today? I'm working on a new, what is it called? Is it a poncho? A cape, a cowl? I think it's a poncho. I think I'm making some kind of poncho. Babies drool a lot, which is disgusting. Give me any of the, like, diaper problems, no problem. Anything coming out of the face, I don't like it. I don't like snot. I don't like that milk spit up. I don't like drool. Ugh, all of that stuff, count me out. But anything in a diaper, I'm not afraid of. Turtleneck dickie. Is that what it's called? A dickie? I feel like a dickie is just a triangle bandana tied around your neck, isn't it? Am I wrong about that? That could be totally true. Totally not true, I mean. I've wanted to try a poncho for my kids. Well, maybe this is your chance if what I'm doing is a poncho. Buy time for my study date. Have a good study date, Kiana, and thanks for coming. Don't forget to like the video if you didn't yet. Pick up the sock yarn blanket in Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it after I finish this row. Round? Yeah. It's a triangle, so it's weird to say this round, but it is a round technically, right? I'm already almost out of the white yarn though. Oh, I have another question for you guys. I have this mercerized cotton, this pale green mercerized cotton, and I don't know what to do with it. What should I do with it? Because it's not, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I missed a stitch on my last round and it's super visible. I have to pull a whole round out and I'm gonna do it because I'm a strong, independent woman and I'm not even gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna frog this like a grown-up. That's how grown-ups do it. They just pull it out and they don't even cry. What, did you think I was just gonna cry because I have to pull out a whole round of crochet? Pfft. You must be new here. How much cotton yarn? Not a lot. Not a lot. Like 3, I would like maybe 3 or 4 of this color and then 1 of this color. It's this. This one's pretty. This one, it's super, I need it to be for a specific project or I'll never use it, you know? It's a color that I wouldn't just put in something automatically. So I need more inspiration. Hey there, Tracy. Are you going to skip Wednesday live streams in March? I think I'm gonna do Friday live streams in March to make up for the Alex. Oh no, I know, right? Watch me suffer here. I think instead of doing Wednesdays, I'm gonna do Fridays so that is definitely face scrubbies. Okay, face scrubbies, I could do that. What's your favorite place to get yarn? I haven't purchased yarn in like at least 6 months. But before that, I liked getting my yarn online. I got yarn from Knit Picks that I liked. I got yarn from Briggs & Little that I liked. Or Michael's. 1, 2, 3. I had to relight my candle and ended up scorching my just applied nail polish. It's a weird sentence, Vicky. Just read that sentence. But also sorry that you ruined your nail polish. That's a bummer. Dish towels, hand towels. See, it's mercerized cotton, so it's kind of like pearlized. It doesn't really look like it would make a dish towel or a hand towel. A scrubby, I feel like it could work because I could do it in like tight single crochets or something, but it doesn't even, it doesn't seem, it wouldn't be like a dishcloth. It doesn't feel like the yarn that would work or that you would use to make a dishcloth. But it also doesn't feel like the yarn you would use to make clothes. Like, I don't know what, I should do. What it's like, what the vibe is for it. But I like the idea of using green, but I don't know what to use it for. What was I gonna read? Also, oh right, Dina. So for the Wednesdays, what do you think of doing the Fridays after the video comes out instead? Do you think that's okay? Pick in Discord, I want attention. Sorry, not sorry. I want attention. Give me attention. Here you go. Oh my god. I thought it was just gonna be like squares. Those are so pretty, Frida. What a pretty blanket. That looks so like magical. It's granny squares, you guys, but it's like tight single crocheted granny squares or something with a whole bunch of rainbow colors in it. If you're like, where is she getting this information? I'm looking on our group Discord. We have a group Discord for the Last Minute Laura channel. When I went to my grocery store, I spent enough money that they give a free gift. And the free gift the last time I went grocery shopping was like an organic snacks gift pack. And in that organic snacks gift pack were these organic, I think they're vegan too, Pop-Tarts. They're just Pop-Tarts, but they made me feel fancy. And also, oh, it's knitted squares, even fancier. Well, it's pretty. I think that cotton's for wearables. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, what could I wear? What could I make out of cotton that's wearable? For crochet. Vicky, I'm autistic. Frida. Vicky, also, Frida, I want you to know I read it in the energy. Your ellipses, perfectly placed always. What about doilies or mandalas? Here's the thing, Keely. Great idea, right? But I don't want them. Like, I want to crochet things that I want in my house. So like, when I'm crocheting clothes, it's like when people are like, make a floor-length dress. It's like, yeah, but like, I don't want a floor-length dress, and it's gonna take me a million hours to crochet one. So it ends up being like demotivating. You know what I mean? Like a mandala sounds so cool, but like, what am I gonna do with a mandala? Maybe I will love it once I make it, but it's like I don't have the motivation to make it because I don't have the desire to have one of those things. So I guess that's part of the problem, is there are things that can be made out of all of the yarn I have, but they're not necessarily the things that I want to make, you know? Maybe a summer top. Yeah, but like, what kind of a vibe? Like, I don't wear summer tops. A bralette? I guess I could do a bralette. And like, I have like a TMI reason why crochet tops don't necessarily work well with me. So I'd have to find a way to make it, maybe if I do something like slip stitches or single crochet something tight with a small hook, it could work. Yeah, I just thought your I want attention was extremely charming. Accessories, I mean, like what? I can't think of anything that I would actually use. You could make a collar. Like just to put on top. Tassel earrings. I'm looking at the yarn, sorry. Keely, that's not a bad idea. More plant covers. I do have one that I like right here. And it was a basket weave. These are such a boring food, Pop-Tarts. I don't know even why I just said because it's like meh is more accurate. A lacy belt. I don't hate the idea of a bandana headscarf that's meant to like cover my hair when I'm working. That's not a bad idea. Like a wide scarf? Aren't you supposed to toast those? I mean, yeah, but like, it's like sawdust with jam inside of it. Heating it up just makes it hot sawdust with jam inside of it. No. Maybe a small bolero, like a short sleeve one. An oxalis headscarf. Oh, you're joking. Sawdust. Cat toys, that's not a bad idea. Then I could do some kind of amigurumi thing, and then the people who've been like, do an amigurumi thing, will be satisfied because I will do an amigurumi thing, but then for me it'll be useful because Peekaboo will have a toy to play with. Peekaboo plays. I'm going to show you something because it literally, if you guys do not follow me on Instagram or, I don't know if I posted anywhere else, you're missing out because the cutest thing ever happened. Ew, did you just fart, Thunder? You are gross. Look. She's playing with my crochet hooks. It's like late at night. Come on. Ugh, not low battery. Let me show you one more time. I was literally being completely silent and I was just crocheting watching her, and she just was playing with my crochet hook. And then she grabbed a ball of yarn and was literally like a kitten holding the ball of yarn in her front feet and kicking at it with her back feet. I was like, it's so cute. I wish that I could have like seen her out in the wild doing that to a stick. You know what I mean? Like she's just she's playful. What does that manifest as in an outdoor cat? I don't know. Because like how cute is that? What would she be doing in the wild to get that type of energy out of her? Like she'll just sit there and like, if I like put my head down watching her, she'll like reach her paw out and go like this and just touch my face. Like she's so weird and so cute. Chasing grasshoppers, oh probably, that's so cute. Just being playful but in the wild. And crickets, probably. She is a real cutie, isn't she? Little froggles, totally. Well, you could make so many fun cat toys. Cat toys are way more fun than dog toys. True. Dog toys are just like, make it not get destroyed. Cat toys are like, make it cute and crinkly. Storm chases everything. It's so cute. Well, I wonder what I could make. What's an amigurumi thing that could be green? What's a 3D green item? I could do a lime. No, they're not that kind of a green. Imagine the whole alley cat gang being like, there she is again, playing. Right? Jeez. Actually though, I never even thought of it, Candies, when you said Boo Radley, I was like, Peekaboo Radley, and that will be 100% a sales pitch for my parents keeping Peekaboo. I'll be like, she'll be Boo Radley, and then you'll have gender swapped Scout and Boo Radley. You'll have a girl, Peekaboo Radley, and then you'll have a boy Scout. Adorable. Oh, a snake, that would be funny. A little crocheted snake. I could do that, for sure. Oh, a little lizard. Right, green. Totally, a little crocheted lizard. That would be fun. I like that. A little crocheted dragon. Oh God, she's so cute. I wish Alex wasn't allergic to her. She could live here forever. An alligator, a cactus. Ooh, those are all good ideas. I'm gonna write some of those down actually. I like alligator, snake, lizard, and cactus. Alligator, snake, lizard, cactus. Oh, turtle, totally. Froggo. I could do a pickle Rick. Amigurumi oxalis. They're too flat. How could I make a 3D? She had so much fun today. She loves my family. And she had a huge lawn to run on. She's all pooped now. Aw, little Millie. Millie. Little Millicent. Do you call her Millie ever, or do you full on call her Millicent every time? It's basically a tube, and you could add catnip. Yes, if you're looking for sewing ideas, you could make her a little kicker toy. Well, I'm looking for crochet ideas for green cotton yarn, but same idea is, yes, still cat toy is a good idea. A frog or a succulent. I feel like that goes in cactus in my brain. A plant. Some type of dry weather plant. Those are all good ideas. I like it. I also just like the idea that it's cat toys because that's cute. And little, which is nice. I do like the idea of a snake. I think that would be fun because then I can also, like, you know, pull it. I call her Millicent or Centen. Okay, well, those are interesting. I mean, Millicent is her name. Centen, I'm sure it's cute the way you say it. But Millie is cute the way I say it. I would call her Millie because Millie is a name I've heard. Millicent. What about a crochet dishcloth but with a plant design in the center of it? Okay. But it's not that kind of cotton. The cotton, it's like mercerized cotton. It doesn't feel like a dishcloth. That was the problem with it. I like snakes. You can stripe the greens. Oh, or a caterpillar, I guess. Like a worm. It works in Swedish. Other people call her Millie. Okay, cool. So I can call her Millie then, in my heart. I mean, in real life, I'll just call her Millicent, but if I ever meet her, I'll call her Millie. It's like, the cotton just doesn't seem right for that, for a dishcloth. It's like, I think, Keely, was it you who said it's like garment? It's garment. Yes, Pickle Brittany, I'm glad you know what that is. It's like garment yarn. Garment yarn? My youngest cat destroys everything. He prefers durable chew toys. Well, Peekaboo doesn't seem to be interested in destroying. It's more like she wants to play. Like she wants to chase it. She wants to knock it around. She like plays with a shoelace. She doesn't chew on it or anything. She just sort of like knocks it around and bites them. So I think it would probably be okay. I like the idea of adding catnip. I want to see her interact with catnip because I bet it would be wonderful because she is so silly. She's just such a silly cat. Honestly, the playfulness that she has, I seriously wish that she and CJ could have been friends because you guys know how crazy CJ was, you know what I mean? And just imagine him being able to like full on play with her. Like he wanted to play with Thunder, but Thunder is not playful. He's like, he just wants to sleep and he just wants to go outside and like lie down in the grass. Thunder is not a dog that wants to do a lot of socializing. Like if there's a lot of dogs around, Thunder just wants to lie in the grass and watch them do stuff. He doesn't want to like engage in the play, which I've never forced him really. That's not true. I tried forcing him when we lived in Toronto and in Ottawa. I tried taking him to a dog park every day for months on end to see if it could socialize him. He is unsocializable, which even is one of our vets said that when we were in Toronto. I was saying like, what else can we do? Should we like get him into puppy classes or something? And was like, honestly, like if he's this age and he really doesn't like being around dogs, I just wouldn't bother. He is a Chihuahua. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. So that's when we stopped forcing him to go to the dog park every day. I would spend like an hour, sometimes 2 hours at the dog park. Obviously, I was very happy there because there were always a bunch of dogs there, and Thunder would just be screaming the whole time. And people would be like, oh, is he okay? And I'd be like, he's fine. He's really fine. He just is, this is who my dog is around other dogs. So yeah, anyway, Thunder's not a playful dog, basically. He'll get excited for food, but he's not like interested in like playing with a toy. He doesn't fetch, he doesn't do that sort of thing. But he'll run for something if I throw it, but he's not gonna do anything to it. Once he gets to it, he's just, he forgets why he was going over that way and then just goes on to a new loop, you know what I mean? He just screams. Sometimes it's okay. He just screams sometimes. Don't worry. It's just how he is. But since he's not playful, CJ would like attack him. But can you imagine how much fun he would have with Peekaboo? Peekaboo's so big and CJ would be able to like throw his whole weight into her and like cat fight with her, and they would, oh, I bet they would have gotten along so well if CJ could have just been super healthy when she showed up, you know? Just dropping in for a bit. Hey there, Lori. Welcome. Just talking about how CJ and Peekaboo could have been such good friends. It would have been so fun to be able to see them just being silly. How much does Thunder weigh? My Scout is 6 pounds. Thunder's about 6 pounds. He goes anywhere from 5 point something to 7. like, that's where he fluctuates. If he gets to 7 pounds, the vet usually says, like, if he gets to 7 pounds, we have to go back for a follow-up vet visit to show that he lost weight. That's happened twice. And most of the time he's been fine, though. Like, out of, 6 vet visits, 2 of those we had to come for a follow-up to get weighed. I thought CJ hated other cats. So, yeah, but Peekaboo is so playful. And CJ was also hated kittens. We've never had him be around, like, adult cats. It was just my sister-in-law's kittens who he's seen. So, yes, he hates cats, but hated cats. But Peekaboo's so playful. That's what I was just saying, is that Peekaboo has this, like, super playful nature, and she just wants to play with, like, items. And I imagine CJ would have been very excited to show her how to knock things off tables and how to just hide my lipsticks. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they would have been fast friends, even if CJ didn't like her at first. She's just got a personality that I think he would have clicked with. You know. CJ identified as a dog person human stuck in a feline body. CJ identified as a dog person human stuck in a feline body. Pretty much. He was like a roommate dog stuck in a cat body. Such a sweet guy. I miss my little man. I remember I was telling Alex a couple of nights ago, I remember when it was cold, when we were living in Ottawa, and it was cold, and CJ lived with us, obviously, and CJ used to climb onto my lap and then climb. Oh, how big is Scout? Oh, Scout is smaller than our cats. Yes, Thunder's smaller than CJ and way smaller than Peekaboo. But CJ used to climb onto my lap, and then he would climb into my shirt or my hoodie, and then I would just, like, sit there, and he would either have his head out of my hoodie or he would just curl up in my sweater and sleep, and it was, like, so sweet. I hope she leaves your plants alone. Hasn't even touched them. And she's slept in here a couple of times. Not, like, for the whole night, but she's hung out in here. She has no interest in any of the plants. She's so interested in my yarn that she hasn't even, I just don't think the plants even register on her radar, because she discovered yarn and crochet hooks. Oh my gosh, she loves the crochet hook. She loves, like, the weight they have. Like, she'll pick a crochet hook over a pen. She loves whatever there is about crochet hooks, she's into it. I hope that they have catnip when I go to the store today, because I think I'm going to pick her up some. I think that will be fun. Because I don't know that she will ever have had it unless she's gotten wild catnip. Such a sweet kitty. I really do wish we could keep her, because I really like her. She's so sweet. She's so fat. She's so fluffy. But I don't think it's the right decision, you know? So that's me being a good grown-up, making good grown-up decisions. Not like I don't get to see her, though. Like, this is also not for a while, because she still needs to go to the vet for her shots, get fixed, and after all of that is when she'll be getting the boot, once it's a little warmer. And because I don't know how that'll go. Claudia, how come she has to go? Alex is pretty allergic to her, and I haven't been able to make it completely go away. Like, I've been able to help maintain it. And Alex has said she's welcome here. Like, I'll have you know, like, this is my decision. Of course, Alex is supportive of whatever my decision is, but, like, if I were to say, like, I want to keep this cat, he's 100% like, sure. But it's not fair, because he has allergies to this animal, and also he has sensitive skin, eczema, and when his allergies act up, so does his skin. So it's not fair to him. His quality of life decreases significantly when his allergies are acting up, like in the beginning of spring when all of the pollen happens. His quality, it's like Alex has the flu. It's almost that bad. Like, it's like the flu for him. So it's just not really fair. But it won't be for a while anyway. But yeah, I think long term it's not fair for him, and it's not fair for, like, you know, the whole situation for us to keep her. Could she be a house cat at your mother's? No. my mom does not want shedding animals have no place in a house in my parents' world. They have poodles and the dogs stay inside. They'll keep the cats inside when it's cold or when the weather is really bad. But they have a heated barn with electricity that they have a cat house in. So she would be an indoor-outdoor. She would be like a barn cat, but she has like a building. Oh no, the pollen. I always forget. Oh, it's coming. It's on its way back. Couple of weeks now. Keely, I feel you on that. I will be sending my youngest back home with my mom this coming month. Your youngest cat? My brother-in-law loves his cat so much. He takes allergy meds every day. Well, Alex, I'm sure he'd be willing to do that, but Alex is already on like chemo for his skin. Like he takes a literal chemo drug that cancer patients take. He just takes it in a way smaller quantity, so it doesn't matter. The point is that he's already on medications that are not good. So it's not, yes, he could take another allergy pill, but I worry then about like his liver, because if you have a headache on a day that you took an allergy pill and then he has this other, you know what I mean? Like how many of those things can compound to be not good for him? So it's kind of like, if we can avoid him having to take extra stuff, we want to. I'm saying we like I'm his parent. I'm talking on his behalf because I live with him, so there's that. But yeah, no, if it was me, I would take allergy meds because I don't have any other issues, but that's not really fair to ask of someone who has other issues that I could never understand. Like Alex's eczema is a pain I can never understand. Like when it's bad, it's just not fair. I wouldn't wish it on anyone because it's so awful. It looks itchy and painful and it's not fair. So if he has that to deal with, I don't want him to also have to deal with like flu symptoms, you know? Would she have an interaction with them? Oh, all day, every day, Kathy. She'll be like a pet. Like Scout is a pet. He is 100% a pet. Yes, he's a barn cat. He kills mice, but he has a litter box. He has cat grass that my mom and dad keep in the barn for him. He has food and water. He has a shelter inside of a heated barn with blankets, and like he's very much a pet. What? What? Meow. Meow. Anyway, birches are my nemesis. Ugh. I don't know what Alex's nemesis is. I think it's just pollen. After all, she was an outdoor kitty. Well, yeah, that's the other thing, is she's not going to be upset about it living in a barn because she was like a straight up outdoor kitty. She didn't have a shelter. So I don't think it'll be upsetting for her. But also if it's cold, or if my parents like are, I don't know, like on Halloween, they bring in their cats because kids are awful and hurt animals for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, you have a good heart. Well, thank you, Claudia. I don't know why CJ didn't cause Alex allergies. Maybe it's because he had him for 15 years and he developed the ability to not react to him. Maybe it's because CJ has a pelt, which is different somehow. Somehow Bengal's fur is different than domestic short hair cat fur. I don't know how exactly, but from what I understand, again, not a vet, obviously, something to do with they don't have an undercoat of fur. They only have an overcoat, ? So they don't shed the way that other cats do all the time. They only shed annually or something, or they don't shed annually. They only shed a little bit all the time. There's like something about Bengals. I don't know if that's what it was. Could be. Could also just be that Alex like developed not immunity, but like resistance or something to CJ. I honestly couldn't tell you, but CJ didn't cause the issues. He just didn't. He never caused issues. Like Alex's allergies are very clear. They come on fast and they're very clear, consistent symptoms across all of his allergies. Like it's like a bad cold, like completely congested. His eyes get all red and puffy. Like it sucks. But CJ didn't do that. What's weird is Thunder doesn't do it to him either. But my parents' dog, who is a hypoallergenic, he's a poodle, Alex is allergic to him. Like if his spit gets in contact with Alex's skin, his whole skin reacts like as if he's allergic to the spit. Never any issue with thunder. Very bizarre. After all, she was an outdoor kitty. Exactly. Yes, I have 2 cats, and the older one doesn't get along with the younger one. Oh, Rasputin. Rasputin has also become a lot to handle. Yeah, with a name like that, he had to. It's become a lot to handle. Little terror kitty. Rasputin. That's cute. Silly doggo. He is a silly doggo. I stepped out for a few to take the dog out. He took it as an opportunity to play in the muddy creek. Oh, well. What kind of dog do you have, Brittany? Big one or a little one? Is that a big job now that they're covered in mud? You're being very adult. Thank you, Lori. But yeah, luckily my parents love Scout, and my dad already met Peekaboo, and he really thinks she's beautiful, which is great because that's all you need to know about a cat, and then you get to love their personality, right? Or something. I heard if you use a small amount of fabric softener on the cat, it helps with allergies. Fabric softener? I bet you mean one of the dryer lint sheets, right? Because it's like a fabric softening thing, but it's the dryer sheets, so then the static, they won't have their dust go everywhere? Or do you literally mean like wash them with fabric softener? I don't think I'll do that. Or wash her with dish soap or with dog cat wash. But yeah, I don't think it's something that, like, unless we had a huge influx of money and we could get multiple HEPA filters, multiple humidifiers, and I could vacuum every day, maybe we could handle it. Because they groom less because of their undercoat. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you, Google. Dawn Snope and Subtle Softener. Shudder. If you use a very small amount of it. He's a Russian blue. Oh, pretty. Peekaboo looks like sort of that, she's almost the color of a Russian blue. She kind of has a dirty brown tinge to her, which I love. Like the tips of her gray hairs are brownish tan. So when you look at her, she just kind of looks dusty. Instead of like smoky gray, she looks kind of like a dirty gray. She's pretty though. I like her. Anywho, yeah, if we could do that like with HEPA filters and humidifiers and vacuum every day, maybe we could handle the allergens. And like long term, yeah, that's an option. But short term, like we can't afford to do all of the infrastructure changes needed to maintain a good air quality in the house, you know? Good enough air quality that we could have an animal that Alex is like straight up allergic to. Which also makes me wonder, would he be allergic to birds? Like if I got a cockatiel or a parrot or something, would he be allergic to that animal too? She could be a mix. Oh, well, she's definitely not an actual Russian blue. She's like a stray cat. But she's gray. She's gray and she has nice yellow eyes. She's pretty, but she's I don't want to say she's nothing special because that sounds like so heartless, but like she's nothing special. She's just like cat, you know? The store near us has a dog wash station that has a nice raised tub and a grooming table, which makes it so much easier. That's nice. My dog Novi is a lab hound mix, about 110 pounds. Thankful it's just feet. We had planned to take him for a bath today. That's cool though. That I guess ours has that too. We have a pet value that has you can go in and at the back they have a shower. Do you pay for that? Because it doesn't seem to have people at it ever. And it never had, like, I know it says, like, you can wash your dog here, but is it like you pay for a monthly fee to be able to go there to wash your dog? Or, like, do you get a stamp card or something? How is that done? Birds are very dusty. They have a lot of dandruff. Right, Frida? I know that because the chickens need to stay dry. They are meant to be dry animals. And the dust keeps them clean, which means the dust gets their dirt off. So yeah, they're a dusty, dandery animal. Would Alex be allergic to that dandruff? Would that dust give the same allergy result? I don't know. So I guess before we get a bird, I would want to do some fostering. If I can foster a parrot, you know, just to see how Alex's allergies will handle it. Because I don't want to get a long-term commitment animal like a parrot and then have find out that Alex has like bad allergies to it. So good to know though, good to consider. So if we ever do consider getting a bird, like an indoor bird, then I'll be able to plan out fostering first. Hey there, Mary Grace. Have you thought about having reptiles like a bearded dragon? Keely, I love reptiles. And yes, we had 2 bearded dragons. We've had 2 snakes. we had 2 turtles, and we had a little gecko. So yes, I've had reptiles, and I do like reptiles. It's just right now I don't have the stuff for them. I mean, I do have a terrarium. Yes, I could put the stuff together, but I don't have the stuff for them right now. So I don't want to do it right now. But yes, I do have all intentions. Like, if I ever have kids, they're not gonna have hamsters. They're gonna have bearded dragons. Like, it's not as stinky. I definitely prefer the idea of small reptiles for children as opposed to small mammals. But yes, I do love reptiles. And in our like final destination, wherever we end up that I can do a little bit more renovation, I'm gonna have space built like around reptiles. You know how people have like a reptile room? I don't want a reptile room. I want the main area we live in to have a lot of reptiles in it. Like, I don't want them to be an area that I have to hide away, and I want it to be part of where I hang out, you know? Great news on your healthy teeth. Ooh, healthy teeth, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm at the dentist. Good job going to the dentist. Haven't gone yet since the COVIDs. Just get more chickens. They're basically reptiles, right? And I don't have to worry about having them inside. I used to have a veiled chameleon. Oh, his name was Ringo. Veiled chameleons are like on my list. Veiled chameleons and 3-horned chameleons are like very pretty animals. Alex loves chameleons too. The only thing, again, with chameleons, they need an open air enclosure and they just need a little bit more care, you know? Versus like a bearded dragon, it's like bearded dragons are the next easiest thing to snakes. It's like a snake, if you kill a snake, what are you doing? How did you manage to kill a snake? You can literally not feed them for months and then just be like, oh, I'll feed them now, and they're fine, and then they'll just hang out until you feed them again. Yes, you should feed them more often, but like if you're going away for a week, there's no problem. So snakes, the easiest thing. Bearded dragons are like the second easiest thing to keep. And I love them. Yes, their poop stinks, but other than that, they don't stink at all. They're just like an easy pet. Bearded dragons are such a good idea. As opposed to like hamsters. Like, you know how people get their kids fish, turtles, or hamsters? Nah. Bearded dragons is where it's at, my friends. I don't think I have enough yarn to finish this round, so why am I still even going? Oh, hey there, Sona. Good night. Sounds good. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, they're finicky. Such a fascinating animal, right? Fainting goats. Lol. If I get goats, I think I would probably just go with like 2 Nigerian dwarf goats. I don't think I would bother with a male. I think I would just want 2 female Nigerian dwarfs. And that would be fun. Or 1 female Nigerian dwarf and then 1 sheep and then a donkey, you know? Like a few cuties. Hey Bang, I am good. How are you? I'm almost good. I didn't get to finish my last round, so I'm a little less jazzed about that, but I'm okay other than that. So this is gonna be the size pretty much. Maybe a little bit bigger. I'll go around with a different color or something. I'll have to block that as a flat triangle, but I think that'll be a cool idea. I like it. Hamsters are so fragile, they legit can choke on their food and die. They're literally also garbage animals. Like, no offense, but why are hamsters? Why did they even become a thing? Is it just because they're cuter than mice? People were like, mice can be pets, but now these are fat mice. What are they doing in the wild? Like, living in groups in Australia, just being hamsters? Like guinea pigs. They're like a wild animal somewhere, you know? Hamsters make noise all night because they're a nocturnal animal. Like, literally, I don't understand why they are a children's pet. They're get a diurnal animal if you're gonna have a kid play with it. When you get nocturnal animals, and like nocturnal fish, people getting a beta, I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, it needs to be in like a dark puddle, essentially. Like, it's not meant to be in a bright children's room with a kid tapping on the glass. Same thing with a hamster. Wake it up, let me play with it. No. Fat mice who just die sometimes, sign us up. Pretty much. And they also, when I was a kid, ours would die because we would have hamsters. We had 3 girls in our family, and it was 3 hamsters at a time. And if it died, they would pretty much be replaced at the next birthday, Christmas, or whatever. Like, we kept hamsters when we were kids. And thinking of it now, it's like, they would die from, like, their poop getting stuck. They were, like, literally garbage pets. Like, don't get me wrong, really cute. So fuzzy. Cute little noses, make cute little eyeballs, cute little tummies. stupid for a pet. They don't make any sense. My friend has guineas and they're so much work. She loves them though. They're so cute. They're like, guinea pigs though, to me are a rabbit. Like if you're keeping a guinea pig, you're keeping a rabbit. They're the same size, they weigh the same, feel the same. The only time I've held a guinea pig, I was like, oh, this is a rabbit. Interesting. I don't know. I'm not into the rodents as pets. The only one, I don't know if it's considered a rodent, probably it is, but like ferrets. Aren't they so cute? Have you guys ever seen a ferret? Oh, I wanted one so bad growing up and my parents wouldn't let me have one, but now looking back, I'm like, why? They're not that much worse than a hamster. But yeah, if I have kids, they're not getting hamsters. They're not getting any nocturnal creatures. They're not getting any rodents. They're getting things that are durable, like a bearded dragon. They're not going to squeeze a bearded dragon until it dies. You know what I mean? Like kids are awful. They don't mean to be awful. They just are because they don't know anything yet. And they squeeze things. Again, I'm not talking from experience. I was good to my hamsters, but I mean like they're breakable little mush balls. Bearded dragon? Can't imagine. Yeah, turtles stink though. That's the problem, Frida. Turtles, the smell of turtles is the actual grossest smell in the whole world. Low-key want a raccoon though. High-key want a raccoon though, honestly. Like, if a raccoon baby fell out of a tree and I couldn't rehome it, and it was either gonna go to the rehab place to get put down, or it was gonna live in my house, I would try and convince Alex to let me keep it. But obviously I don't want a raccoon. I understand, I would never want a squirrel. I used to think I wanted a squirrel when I was little, like a kid, but met someone as an adult who has a pet squirrel because they had a baby squirrel and kept it. They are not a pet. They're not meant to be a pet. Squirrels are not pets. I feel like I would probably have the same figuring out thing happen with raccoons, you know? At least that's what I think. But who's to say? I've never had one yet. I've seen a baby raccoon a couple of times because when I lived at home still, where my parents lived was very, it wasn't rural. It was just close to rural, so there were lots of animals in the trees. I don't really want to weave right now though. I was gonna start fixing my socks, but I don't really want to. Let's just chat for a bit. I'm gonna just not do anything. But yeah, we used to have animals all the time. Like bunnies would have their nests and then our dog would destroy the nest and then we'd have to put the bunnies in a box and put the box at the base of a tree and then the bunny would come and get them, that sort of thing. Same thing happened with raccoons. A lot, not a lot, several times. Really cute, very cute babies. I love ferrets, but they're banned here. So weird. I want one of those big boy lizards. I almost convinced Alex to let me have a tegu when we were still in university. If you don't know what that is, search T-E-G-U, tegu. It's like the size of a beagle. It's a lizard like the size of a beagle, and I was close to like convincing him. And then I almost convinced him to let me have a green iguana. A green iguana? Blue iguana? No, a green iguana. Again, I ended up deciding not to, but I came close twice. Nancy, I have a squirrel who comes to my bird feeder. He's a saucy little bugger. We have one black squirrel that comes to our feeder, but I don't mind him because there's just the one. So, but they have ingenuity, don't they, Nancy? I'll get a chameleon when I become independent. Bang says, I hope that you do. Kathy, I want a sugar glider. To me, sugar glider's the same thing as a rat, as a hamster, as a mouse. They're all little rodent things. Cute. I'll pet it if someone else has it. It's like chinchilla, same thing. They're all just sort of mice. I couldn't do an iguana, but they are beautiful. A lot of work, yeah. I had almost convinced myself, Keely, that I was going to be able to handle an iguana. No, I'm not making salad for a lizard every day. Thank you, no thank you. Rebecca.
Forever?
Every day, forever.
That'd be nice.
No, for the lizard.
Oh.
Not for you.
Dang it.
What was I reading that I was going to reply to? Hamsters. Rebecca, yes, hamsters stink also. I would prefer to have bearded dragons. Yeah, Alex, I want salad every day. I made spring rolls on Wednesday, you guys. Like, so good. I did fake crab meat, you know, like the stuff that's in the sushi. A Jackson chameleon. Jackson chameleon. Let me search which one that is. I did the fake crab meat that's in the sushi rolls. I did shrimp. I did liver pate, which kind of tasted like cat food, if I'm going to be completely honest, but it had a really nice texture. It would have been nice. I just searched Tegu, and the first thing that came up is Tegu eats 3 live chickens. Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're a big scary thing. Oh, a Jackson's chameleon. I thought they were called 3-horned chameleon. What am I thinking? Yeah, I want a Jackson chameleon. Look at their horns. It's like Liz from the Magic School Bus. Probably where I started wanting a chameleon. I had a squirrel. She was wonderful, but I knew she would be free, so I sent her to a place that could set her free. Knew she should be free. Totally. And they're great and cute, but they're not pets. They're just not pets. You can't keep their claws short enough to not destroy you, and they're just so like they're like crackheads. Literally, like they're nature's crackhead. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, spring rolls. Okay, so I did lettuce, vermicelli noodles, shredded, what else did I put in them? Avocado, sriracha, crackheads because they're nuts.
It's not done your show. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you want another tea?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, the Jacksons have horns and then the Panthers are the colorful ones. Yeah, give me both. I want both. Give me lots of chameleons. I want, like, they would live in my greenhouse. The chameleons would live in my greenhouse, and they would they would be in charge of keeping the bug population down. Obviously, I'd provide crickets, but the crickets would just be running free in my beautiful greenhouse. Okay, so I made spring rolls. So tasty. We had like date night on Wednesday. We watched a movie. We had really good spring rolls. And then on Thursday, because I had bok choy. I still have bok choy. We're having bok choy tonight because it's gonna go bad the day after tomorrow. So I did stir-fried bok choy and mushrooms and onions. So I did onions first in a little bit of butter. When the onions were like translucent, a little bit golden brown, I added the mushrooms. I let that all sit until the mushrooms were golden brown and sort of like way shrunk. And then I added bok choy. And then after that, I added what was left of the shrimp and the crab meat. I cut it all up and put it in. And then I added the rest of the vermicelli noodles. And I mixed the pate with sriracha and a little bit of water. Yeah, water. Mixed that up, and then I put that into the stir fry, and it kind of turned into like a creamy sauce. It was so tasty. Oh, and soy sauce. It was really tasty. I made like a Asian stir fry, basically. Have you ever thought about a bee farm? Keely, Alex and I had fully planned on doing that last spring. Yeah, our intentions are to have bees. Not necessarily on a production level, just because we have enough space that we should have a beehive, at least one. And you can like have them set up and you pay a monthly fee here. You can like have someone else do the work part, but you can have a beehive on your land, and I want that. So yes, we intended on having bees. We were looking into it when we were still living in Ottawa. In an apartment, we were like, oh, we could just have them on the balcony. So yes, we have absolute intentions. In the long-term goals, we will have bees. We'll have a few small mammals, probably, maybe, not necessarily guaranteed, but probably we will have a few small mammals, a couple of dogs, a couple of cats, many chickens. Maybe I want a goose, one of those big white goose. The Chaos Aviary. Yeah, pretty much. The Chaos Emporium. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Whoa, careful.
Wrong cable.
This one?
Yeah, thank you.
I will definitely sign up for bee vlogs. I'll have Alex go and do the bee stuff.
Can you check in if it's plugged in, please? Nope. Thanks.
Well, once we do get bees, you guys are going to be the first to know. Right?
Probably.
No, you'll be the first to know. When I get bees coming to our house, you'll be the second to know. First Alex, then you guys. Bang, my pigeon laid 2 eggs. Aw, you have a pet pigeon? Or does it just live on your balcony? When Alex and I lived in Ottawa, we had pigeons that lived on our balcony, and 2 years in a row, they had like 4 babies, like 2 babies at a time each summer. And it was the same couple. As soon as the kids left, they laid 2 new eggs. Or is it a pet pigeon? Like, do you do pigeon keeping? There's a YouTuber who does bee vlogs, and they're just so satisfying to watch. Yeah, bees seem like a really cool thing. I have no interest in, like, insects is not my thing, but I recognize the importance of bees. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna have a farm, it kind of seems silly to not just at least have a beehive. A, honey, B, bees. Like, you need bees to have food, you know? Making popcorn need to be. Yeah, I need to make popcorn. Not right now, but I haven't had popcorn in many months. But I have popcorn. You got pigeons as a gift. What a weird gift. Maybe it's not a weird gift. Seems like a weird gift to me. What are you supposed to do with pigeons? Obviously you're getting eggs. Are you gonna have babies? Are they white pigeons, like doves? Or are they literally like city pigeons? Because I feel like here, there's a pigeon club in our town. But those are for like race pigeons, which until we moved out to the country, I didn't know was like still a real thing. People race pigeons here. Like they train their birds to fly fast, and they do that. Pigeons are a really old traditional gift. Good to know. Like pigeons though, like a with the blue silvery wings, like a pigeon, or like, okay, they're a special breed, like a pretty pigeon, like a dove. Okay, that makes more sense, because like imagine like we call them like rats of the sky. Well, when I lived in the city, they were like flying rats is what we called the city pigeon. So I can't imagine that would be a thing. They're white with a gray ring around their neck. Oh, like the racing ones. Pretty. That's cool. What did you name them? Excuse my eating. What did you name them? Did you name them? If you didn't, why? And if they're an old traditional gift, what was the reason? The sound bees make bothers me, but having them around I'm fine with. I prefer the sound bees make to the sound mosquitoes make. Or katydids. Oh, have you ever heard a katydid? It's like the worst. Just, it sounds like
What does?
katydids.
Oh.
Remember I couldn't, the first year we, I really don't. They kind of look like a grasshopper, but eviler. It's due to their homing abilities. They used to be kept and giving us going away gifts to keep in touch. Aww. Because they have homing ability. That's so sweet. That's nice. That's a nice thing. So you always know where home is, and if you don't, at least your bird does. Would it fly back to the place that you purchased it from, though? It seems like a good scam. Sell people pigeons, but then always have the pigeons fly back to you so that you can resell them to someone else. Don't let your pigeons go bang. Oh my Lanta, cicadas make the worst sound. At least cicadas only do it during the day, Keely. Because cicadas only make noise during the day. Yes, it's loud. It's loud so when you're on the phone, it's annoying because you can't hear what you're trying to say because there's cicadas screeching. Or not screeching, they're more like a vibrate sound, but a really loud vibrate. But at least it's only during the day. Katydids, it's all night. You don't hear it during the day because, I don't know, maybe they don't do it during the day, or maybe there's all birds and sunshine. But when it's at night, it's all night long. And there's not just one. And they're so loud. Like, they're so loud, but it's essentially a grasshopper making terrible grasshopper noises. I'm not too sure about how, but I think they were kept in pairs and sent to each other. Aww. We get ones that make a bit of noise at night. Well, not the way a katydid does. Google katydid sounds. It's demonic. I do not like katydids. The male is Bisco. Oh, I like Bisco. Bisco and Fluff. That's nice. Is he like a distinguished gentleman and she's just puffy? Just made some tea. Ooh, I want some tea. Alex is making me tea. What should I work on now? Probably I should work on sock mending, but I don't want to, you know? Oh, I have another question I want help from you guys with. I have some yarn. Naturally dyed yarn. And I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to make with it. Each one of these is 440, 470, I think. 470 yards per skein, and I have 5. So let's just say 450. So 450, 900, 1800. Yep. More than that. What can I do with 2,250? 2,250 yards. What can I do with that? A lot, obviously, but these are my colors. What should I make? And I can make multiple things. Like I can make a thing with this and a thing with that. But what do you guys think? I have a frog that croaks at night in the summer. Frogs are nice. We have wood frogs here, so at night it's like, that's what it sounds like here. It sounds almost like constant because there's so many of them that it's just a constant. Bye, Brittany. Have a good afternoon, evening. Everyone heading out for the day. Have a good rest of your day, too. Thanks for coming. You can make some nice clothes for your pets. Okay. Nice wool clothes, naturally dyed wool clothes. Keely, but this year, one of the biggest cicada breeds will be coming out and breeding. They only emerge every 17 years. This breed? Hold on. Mummified cicada. My dad gave it to me. And I love it. I would say long gradient cardigan, but that doesn't look to be enough. You don't think so? 2,250 yards? You can make that Michelin Man cardigan I joked about. But little bears would be cute. Little bears. No, I'm not gonna make stuffed animals. My true love! So sweet. I love you. Do you wanna go after work? Out?
Sure.
Right out? Not right after, I mean? Like right at 5 o'clock?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure, I'll drive. Cool. You look handsome in your cool sweater.
Yeah, I have a cool
Oh my god, leave! I'm on air! This is a live video, you're giving me dead air. I'm waiting for thunder. Then do you want to go outside? You can go outside, go pee? Outside! Out! Go on! Thunder, out!
Out.
You want to go outside? Outside! Go, 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 go! Go outside! Go outside, outside! Go, 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 go! Go on! Out! Out! Out!
Thunder.
He's been sleeping.
Come on. Wake up.
He's so sleepy.
Wake up, brother. Come on. Come.
Oh my god, I love that dog. I need another chihuahua. I need 5 more chihuahuas. Michelin Man cardigan. Cute. Still no. But I do have enough to make a cardigan, I think. Hi, everyone. Hello, Helen. Hi, Laura. How are you and your animals? I am well. My animals are well. And Alex just took Thunder out to go pee. I'm not the best on judging how much yarn is needed. A cocoon cardigan, maybe. I could do a cocoon cardigan. I guess I could use this for the pocket shawl also. I do have enough yarn here, I think, to do a pocket shawl. Bisco is so protective that he slaps me whenever I try to touch Fluff. That's so sweet. Little friends. Oh, I hope they have baby pigeons, if that's a good thing. It sounds, to me it's a good thing. I want baby animals all around me at all times. If I could just be a wildlife rehab, that'd be great. Bring me your wounded. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead. Yes, he is dead. Anyone? I might not have said the quote right, but don't worry about it. Pet Tango. Let's see what animals are available for adoption right now, you know? Or available for, not adoption, for fostering. I've been thinking about cardigans lately. Love them. Little old man cardigans with the elbow patches. You're not the first to suggest that, Keely. Somebody else said to do the elbow ones. Baby pigeons look not so good. No, they are ugly when they're born, and when they're like teenagers, bang, when they're like, not actual teenagers, but you know what I mean, like the in-between stage where they're getting feathers. Oh, they're a hideous little bird. But they do turn into a nice animal. It's true. See, I still liked pigeons, even though they're called, oh, hey, Rachel, long time no see. How's it going? So even though, what am I trying to say, Laura? Come on. Even though pigeons were like sky rats in the city, I still loved them. I fart in your general direction, or the... So good. Oh, also thank you, hold on, somebody joined my Patreon and I want to just give her a shout out because I didn't put her into the thing yet. Squall. Baba Wool. Baba Wool just became a patron, so thank you for joining very much. And Asha, thank you for joining as well, my two newest patrons. And Jessica. Jessica, Asha, and Baba Wool, thank you for joining my Patreon. Okay, now let's see what pets we've got available. Australian cattle dog, no. Oh, cat. So many cats. I love cats. I love dogs. I love animals. Okay, hold on. Just breathe, Laura. I want to look at dogs. I need to watch that movie this weekend. Alex, I gotta go do a quiz this evening. Go study then, absolutely. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, that's a good movie to rewatch. I feel like, you know what I've been thinking I want to rewatch? Like, this has come into my head a few times in the last, like, 6 months. I think I want to rewatch Help, the Beatles movie Help. It's like a musical movie. You smell like outside. I can smell the outside air on you. Thunder just is back inside and I can, like, smell. May the gods be ever in your favor, Alex. Yeah, literally. Literally. I literally love looking at animals. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. It's gotta have a photo though. May the gods be ever in your favor. Oh no! Oh no! Alex! Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, what a baby. It's also not far. Look at this. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do about this? Look at his little face. It's 10 years old. Do you want to see the one that it comes with? Because they're a bonded pair. Oh my god. Look, it's like Thunder, but black and tan. Look at him. Anyway, I think we're getting a new Chihuahua today is what, no we're not, but do you have more information on them, please? I'd really like to have the information, please. If you could real quickly give me, they're not telling me anything about these animals. Okay, hold on. Sorry, now it's important because they have new Chihuahuas on the list. I kind of check every single day. Not one new Chihuahua, a pair. See, what I want is older, janky Chihuahuas that have reasons why nobody wants to adopt them, aka they're old and they're in a pair. And they're at the SPCA, which means they're going to be like $500 for the pair of them. I mean, like, not that I have $500 to spare, but like for 2 chihuahuas, just saying. It depends on where and who you adopt from, Bang. What is that? I've never adopted an animal. Do you need to pay in order to adopt them? Yeah, usually. Is it good? I'm always a hit or miss with the Beatles. It's old. It's an old movie. It's the actual Beatles are in it. It's not a Beatles movie, it's a Beatles movie. Like the Beatles are in it. That sounded... I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, show me the adoptable dogs and give me information about them. I don't understand why... Oh my god, I love dogs, you guys. Did you know that I love dogs? I don't know if you knew. Sorry, I'm scrolling through to see if I can find those 2 dogs. Because for some reason it's like just all pit bulls. Why are you not on this site but you're on that site? Like, shouldn't you be on the SPCA site if you're going to be on the other one? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh my god, I'm dying. I need to find this cat. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, well, I don't know how much they actually cost. I just guessed that because when things are forced to go together, like when they're a bonded pair, usually it's a little cheaper than buying one. Like to buy 2 separate as opposed to buying a bonded pair, it's usually like a deal. It's a 10-year-old female. Oh my god. Look at her face. Look at her. She's 10. She has all her teeth. Do you see all those teeth in there? Thunder doesn't even have all his teeth. Oh god. And he's only 9. Thunder's 9. Alex! He's pretending he can't hear me from wherever he is. He knows what this is. He knows what's happening here. Oh my god, my heart. My heart can't handle. Okay, you can't get a new dog right now, Laura. It's not the time of year. It's not the time of your life for a new dog. You don't need a new dog. You don't need a new dog. You need a new dog. Desperately, but you don't need a new dog. You know what I'm saying? Rachel's so cute. That's what I think. I'm just gonna do a double check if there's any other chihuahuas. You know, you gotta double check. What if there's a different chihuahua in there that I need to see? Like there's Daisy, the 7-year-old poodle miniature Maltese. It's probably nice. Not as nice as the chihuahua, but that's just me. Oh my god. Would Alex let me get a chihuahua? What if I asked for the chihuahua for my birthday? Because my birthday's in May. It's basically almost May, right? I'm literally dying. Those dogs are so cute. Every one of them is so cute, you know? If I had the time, I would love to get a pity. Big old dummy smiles. I do love their big dumb smiles. I'm just not gonna get big dogs, at least not for a while, which is silly because Thunder's literally in danger outside here because there's hawks. But, nope, that's it. I just want those 2 chihuahuas. My husband and I are going to buy a house this year and we'll be getting a 3rd cat ASAP. Literally, if Alex and I ever can afford to purchase property, it'll be like 2 days after moving in, I'll be like, well, there's so much more room for pets. As soon as we moved in here, I was like, so many rooms for activities. Maltese tend to come with high vet bills. They also tend to come with not Chihuahua DNA, which is something that I now, for some reason, find important. I really love our Chihuahua Thunder. Although Thunder does need a dental visit, and that's going to be like $1,000 starting. I'm guessing like $1,300 just because it's $1,000 to start, and then it's $100 or like $75 for every tooth they need to remove. He has a couple of rotten teeth he needs out, so it's probably a $1,300 vet visit. So I don't think we'll be buying new dogs until after that, which is heartbreaking because I would love those dogs right now, and if those dogs were like $500 in my head, I'd be like 2 new dogs for $500 or Thunder's Dental for $1,300. Unfortunately, Thunder's Dental, obviously. It's on the list. We're gonna get those teeth cleaned, you stinky, stinky breath boy. All his important teeth are good. It's just his like little front ones. They're just too small that I can't get them cleaned properly. Can you imagine Thunder being carried around and protected by a pitty? Right? Oh god, I would just put a saddle on them, like one of those saddles with pockets on either side. So cute. Okay, what do I want to do? I'm gonna try making some kind of amigurumi thing. How is Peekaboo any closer to knowing if there's babies? Helen, I don't think she's having babies anymore. I mean, I know I was 100% sure, and I know I told you all that I was 100% sure, because I really was. But now I'm no longer 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that she's not pregnant, because there are no kittens, and it doesn't look like she's doing anything. So I think that I probably misread her tummy being fat from worms, and then I believed and was feeling her gas and poop, thinking it was babies. It's funny, but it's also like, you know. Okay, is amigurumi in single crochet? I don't remember the last time I did it. I feel like I did half double crochet, but that doesn't mean that that's right. It just means that's what I did. Where are you, Beat Bang? My country is so cheap, you can literally buy 10 chicks for $1. 10 chicks for $1, imagine. How about dogs? How much are dogs there? Can I come live there if there's a lot of dogs? I don't know if you guys knew, but I kind of love dogs. I find them to be better than most people. Peekaboo is just passing gas. Yeah. And for like 2 months, I had my hand on her tummy feeling her pass gas. So she probably thinks I'm a total weirdo now. Which is fine, because she's the weirdo. She's the one who pretended to be pregnant so that she would be able to live inside. And I'm the weirdo? More like, not. Just don't worry about me, friends. It's just the way I am. Okay, we're gonna try and do a round amigurumi thing. I'm calling it amigurumi, but really I'm just making a 3D single crochet item. But can you still feel anything? Like, yes! But like, obviously it's not kittens because there's no kittens coming. My fat kitty is being my little spoon right now. He's so precious. I do love when, I did love when CJ would do that. Be my little spoon. Thunder's my little spoon. Or he sleeps on top of Alex and I, in between us. Like, on top of the covers, but right in between both of our bodies, so we can't move. Like, anytime that we, like, roll over, if we're spooning, Thunder has to, like, get done moving around. Yeah, she's the scam artist playing you with heartstrings. I'm just a cold mother, alone in the winter. Can you help? A pregnant kitty. Literally. And then I was like, sure, you can have your kittens in this warm, safe space. And then she was like, okay, just keep feeding me. Just keep feeding me. And now, where are those kittens? Yeah, so even though I feel like I can feel something, I can't, right? I can't be feeling something because they should be here already if there's babies. Yeah. Oh well. Silly. I definitely feel silly. And my family, my dad specifically, has made fun of me for it. Like, we were just talking and then he was like, well, I guess if I have any questions about animals, I won't be calling you anymore. I used to be the one that people believed knew stuff about animals in our family. And now all of my integrity is gone with the wind of Peekaboo. Stop molesting the cat. Millicent sleeps between us in bed too. That's so cute, isn't it? Poor kitty. Well, Peekaboo just sleeps under the bed right now. She comes onto the bed sometimes, but not like how Thunder's on the bed, you know? Like, Thunder will cry if we don't help him get on the bed. Where'd you go?
Still cleaning.
Ooh. Ooh. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Can I tell everyone?
I don't know.
It was really snowy last week, and Thunder didn't want to walk on the grass because it was all covered in snow. So he just pooped wherever he wanted, and now that the snow is melted, there are poops all over the place outside, in places where poops aren't supposed to be, like on our patio. Or not patio, whatever, our front porch, basically. Are you going to let her out anytime, or are you going to get her done so she can't get pregnant? We're going to get her done, and she's going to have a home. We're not going to be letting her back out in the wild here. If she was staying with us, we wouldn't let her back out at all, but I think she's going to be going to be a pet at my parents' farm. At least that's what it looks like at this point for her. The heck? Yeah, so no, we'll get her fixed. She's not having any more babies. She had a litter last year for sure. Although, was it for sure? Thanks for the heads up. No surprise door drop-offs to you, lol. Wait, why? What did I say? Hold on. Are you going to let her out anytime? Thanks for the heads up. No surprise door drop-offs to you. What did I say? No surprise. Why? What did I say? I'm confused now. I fell behind in my... Oh, the dog poop. Literally. Well, no, Alex just cleaned it up. That's what he was just out doing. Because there was poops everywhere. Because Thunder would just walk just out of sight and then poop wherever. But there was snow, so we didn't see it.
You know how it is. If you have a small dog, you know.
If you... Oh, by the way, Alex.
What?
Can I show you a dog?
I'm sorry?
Can I show you a dog?
Yeah. In a minute.
Because it's kind of important.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it? He says. Yes. It's actually 2 dogs.
Oh,
Yeah. Not that that changes anything.
that changes things.
I can do this, actually. This sounds like a doable cat toy. Okay, are you ready for this? Because you're gonna die. Like, I'm dying. That's how cute she is. I'm dying. Hold on. What? Oh, I just saw her again and I died again. That's how cute she is.
Oh, that is cute.
She's 10. How old is Thunder? 10. Or 9.
He's like 9, yeah.
And then it's a bonded pair. This is her bonded brother. And guess how old he is? 9. And he looks like Thunder too, though. He's the same kind as Thunder. Just fat, like Bobby. So
Those are nice dogs.
They're at the Humane Society.
That's cool.
In a town nearby.
That's awesome. Good for them.
Yeah, I thought I'd show you them.
Those are nice dogs. They're probably gonna have a good home.
They could have a really good home. They could have a really... You're right.
We could even adopt them.
Oh, yeah?
But who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
But that little skinny one is so cute, though. Am I right?
Are they both male, female?
Female and male. But they're 10 and fixed, so...
Oh, a potty. Different genres.
2 genres, yeah. One's the skinny kind and one's the Thunder kind. Kathy says hello.
Hello, Kathy.
So that's all. Just wanted you to know that those dogs exist.
Thanks.
You're
What are
welcome.
your thoughts on them?
My thoughts are the second I saw that first one, I was like, it's got to be a bonded pair. Because I
Yeah.
saw, like, as soon as I saw the one, I was like, nobody lets go of one adorable Chihuahua. So I knew it was going to be a bonded pair. And it was just, this is the picture I actually saw. Look at her dumb face. And then there's this. And then I was like, oh, that's cute. And then there's this.
Those nice photos.
Yeah. And then it says, is bonded.
And you're like, mine!
I'm already bonded to them, okay? Anyway, that's all.
That's cool.
I'm just gonna show you.
Thanks.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just quickly, since you're here, I'm just gonna stay here for a sec. Let's find out together, we can find out together how much the adoption fees at the Humane Society are. Just in case.
You gotta look at all the variables.
Well, we should check just to be aware.
Yeah, for sure.
It's only.
You gotta know. Can't have all the unknowns.
It's too many unknowns.
How do you make a decision then?
Can I tell you how much money they cost?
Yeah, of course.
They're $75.
Wow, that seems reasonable.
6 months old.
That seems like...
Listen, 6 months old to 10 years old, 200. 10 years old plus, $75.
Oh my god, that's like...
That's a markdown.
That seems rough.
We paid $400 for Thunder, and he was a shitty dog. I love you to death. But
wow, that's quite the markdown. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
$75?
I'm a little bit surprised.
Alex? I thought they were going to be $500. $75?
That's like...
that's like what we spend. I spent that on plants. $75?
Yeah, that's like a sushi.
That's like a sushi dinner night. But instead we could have 2 little sushi rolls.
Oh my god.
And we could name them.
I mean, the value you get for $75
For $75, that's a really good value. Let me just, okay.
It's a really good deal, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
So whoever is getting them is definitely going to benefit
from that deal.
From that deal.
They're going to benefit from that deal. For sure they will.
For $75, you get like at least 5 years of experience.
For $75?
Like there's nowhere else you can get something like that. What do you know?
$75. Nothing. I just wanted, don't worry, I'm just going to double check. I'm just double checking. Just don't worry. Hold on, just 1 sec. Don't leave. Stay here first. Don't go. Don't go. Just 1 moment. Just hold on, everybody. It's kind of important. 75, are you kidding me? So, come on. 70, that's not even fair. It's not fair for them.
But we should have a sushi date.
I will take you out for a sushi date if you let me have a $75 dog.
Oh my god.
It's not an impulse buy if it's Chihuahua, right? It's very important. Look at what they're all saying. You guys understand me. They're my friends. They're my enablers.
I mean, I guess we could go see them.
Hi there, my name is Laura. Sorry, I forgot I had to give you them my phone number. I just gave them my phone number. Alex is looking at me like... $75? For a whole live dog?
Yeah, it's like a price of a rabbit.
Alex! For a dog? A little dog who would be friends with Thunder?
It's technically like $30.
It's like buy one, get one free.
It is a good deal.
How's Thunder gonna like this? Cats?
That's why I said we should go see first. We can't just get 2 dogs. What if they don't like Thunder? You're like, I'll force them!
I'll teach
They're
them.
loving each other.
I'm literally dying right now on the inside. Like, what if they call me back today? We're not getting a dog!
2 dogs.
So we're not getting a dog. Because we're getting 2 dogs. Okay, you guys, I must say, I know this may appear as though I just saw some dogs online and then immediately called the shelter.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, well, I don't need your judgment right now. I am emotionally connected to these dogs right now. No, you're getting 2 dogs, exactly. No, we're not gonna get a dog. She's so smart to turn on the camera. I have a deaf son and I learned to lip read. Yeah, I was deaf. So that's why I turned away. Oh my god! What if they call me that? Okay, stop looking at me like that, Alex. He's looking at me like he knows that we're getting 2 new dogs. Like, Alex knows when we're getting a new animal because I can tell that he has, like, when we talk about it later, I can tell them because I literally know this about you. We're gonna talk later and he's gonna go, is it a good idea, Laura? And I have 2 options. I can either go, no, it's not, or I can go, oh my god, I thought my phone just vibrated. I love you so much! Can I have 2 more dogs?
Maybe.
He said yes. He definitely said yes. Our Humane Society has rooms where you can bring your dog and meet a new one. I can't believe no one told Laura senior dogs were really a reduced price. No one told me, and I didn't know. $75 though, that seems like cruelty to animals.
That seems bargain.
Like, that seems unfair to them, am I right? They're not gonna call me back. My message was so weird. I said in my message, we want to foster them or get to know them or anything, and we'll travel to meet them. They're very, I said, we have a Chihuahua who was a foster fail, and it was an awkward message, I gotta tell you. Oh my god, what if they call back? I didn't think about getting a new dog this soon. In my head, I knew we were, I'm gonna be honest, I knew we were gonna get another dog in the year of 2021. I don't know if Alex knew we were gonna get another dog in 2021, but I knew we were gonna get another dog in 2021. I just didn't know it was going to be like literally earlier in 2021. We might not get these dogs. We might not get these dogs. We might not even meet these dogs. I don't know why I get so attached to animals that I haven't even met. I do have the intention to have more dogs. This is what happened with Thunder. I'm literally like, beside myself. Oh my god, those 2 dogs. Oh my god. They will love you because you love dogs. This is the thing. This is why I like the idea anyway, of old senior dogs. I guess those are both the same thing. I like the idea of old janky dogs because I don't need them to do anything. Like, this is Thunder's life. I don't require him to perform. Yeah, you're right, Keely. Like, Thunder performs because I do tricks with him because it's stimulating for him because he doesn't like to be running around outside very much. But he's not required to perform. Like, I don't require him to be friendly to people. Like, when people come over, I don't like make him sit with them. You know what I mean? Like, he's a dog. He's allowed to be a dog. So I like the idea of old janky Chihuahuas because I know they're going to be trouble, you know? Like, there isn't going to be a perfect old Chihuahua. They're going to be like a little janky, which is fine by me because I don't need them to do anything. Alex, can I have 2 new dogs?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if they call back?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
No, like, can you imagine if someone's not adopted those dogs yet?
God, why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Don't call back.
Oh my god, what if they call back? What if they call back?
Then you pick up.
No, what do we do?
I don't know. Might meet them, I guess.
Alex, don't. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna hype me up until I'm totally in love with these dogs and I'm totally sold on adopting one, and then he's gonna be like, the people are gonna be like, oh, they were adopted out. Oh, we forgot to take the message board down. That's what's gonna happen to me. Oh my god. My heart is like, if they call back, you can say you want to go meet them. Yeah, answer the phone if they do. Duh! Like 3 long walks a day and service dog training. Maybe means yes. 3 long walks a day and service dog training. Yeah, probably it'll be more like let them outside a bunch of times a day. And let them hang out and just sleep. I'm dead. Okay, give me one more minute. I know this is like not what this live stream is supposed to be about, but I need you guys to just be okay with it because my heart has been literally taken. Oh my god, I have to find her again. Oh my god, she's just such a babe, 10 years old. It's not her fault. What happened to her family? There's no story. I hate that. I want to know why anyone would do such a thing to such a sweet little doggy. Oh god. 10-year-old. She's so, I literally have tears in my eyes. Like I'm so, oh. There's no more information. Why will you not give me more information on this dog? It just said they're bonded. They must go home together. Okay. Oh my god, I called the wrong number. Oh god, I called the wrong number. Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Keep your expectations low, so if things go south, you're not too heartbroken. If things go well, then your expectations have been surpassed. Oh my gosh, way to go way dark on it, Kathy. Maybe their owners died from Jeez. Way to go way dark. I'm thinking more, I mean, yeah, maybe. Yikes. Okay, hold on a sec. Do you guys just hold on a sec? I'm just gonna... Okay. No talking to a person. I just left another message at a different phone number. We're not getting 2 new dogs. I don't know why. Just hold it together, Laura. I don't know why my heart just dove right in. Probably because my heart is open right now. You know what I mean? Because it got broken open and then also it got ready for puppies. Or for kittens, sorry. So my heart's just, you know. Bye, Vicky. Oh, Vicky's not leaving. Dina's leaving. Bye, Dina. You so are. I'm so not, okay? It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Alex is we're gonna have a talk. We're gonna go for a drive after. Remember, we're going for a drive after this. Was this voicemail better? Yes, Rachel, way better. I was ready this time. I sounded like an adult this time. Hopefully it's not the same person taking both voicemails because then they're gonna be like, wow, this chick is crazy. Or they'll be like, oh, that's so awkward. Her first voicemail was so awkward and the second one is different but not as awkward. Yes, this voicemail was better. I hope the first one disappears and just burns in the atmosphere. I'm so excited. We have had news stories about animals in our shelters because families have, oh, geez. You know what? Okay, give me just one more second. I'm just gonna, well, they're bonded and they need to go together. So I imagine that they're not at the shelter, right? Probably, don't you think? I feel like they would probably be in foster care. How about... How can a dog be $75? She really got her. Yeah, pretty much. They'll be like, wow, by the time she looked for a second phone number, wow. Okay, nope, that is the number I called. Hey, they're open on Saturdays. Oh, wait. Oh. My heart just got broke. It's in the US. It's the SPCA, but it's across the border. But Trump's not president anymore. So I'm allowed to go to the States. Morally. Okay, let's just breathe, Laura. It's gonna be fine. The dog's over 30 pounds in our shelter. $20?! That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a really easy way to cries in America. What state? I'm in Wisconsin. They're in New York. That's the closest state to us. Right? Yeah, New York state. Probably near Buffalo would be my guess, because that's the closest area to the border where I am at. Buffalo or Niagara Falls, maybe? Okay, deep breaths. Not getting a dog. They're gonna call me back. But wasn't that that one was an area code. Oh no, that was a US area code. Well, what did I call on this one? Okay, just hold on a sec, okay? Just deep breaths, Laura. Okay, let me just sort out my life. Don't panic. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's see where you're from. No, it's a .ca. No, this animal is a .ca animal. So this one's in Canada. What was the other? The website isn't in Canada. That's weird. Why you do that to me for? Hold on, just don't worry about me, you guys. Okay, good. So the second voicemail was to the correct road trip. You guys, I love you. I could get them. I'm like 8 hours away. Oh my god, if you got them and... No, they're in Canada. Does your shelter have any special needs dogs? Not on the list. Not that I could see. Okay. So, no. They're not in the States. The first number I called was the wrong number, which was the SPCA in the States. Then I went back to the ad and got the Ontario number. That's the correct number. So the second voicemail actually is the voicemail that they're going to get. The first voicemail is going to the wrong shelter. So that's good. So the second voicemail is a quality voicemail. Good. Okay, I feel better about that now. I'm a little bit like excited, overwhelmed. Do you want to know why I'm excited, overwhelmed? Because they're open on Saturdays. Anyway, okay, you're going to have to keep us updated. Yeah, obviously. Sorry, now I'm distracted. Do you guys mind if we just get together for a bonus stream today and I go now? I know I said I'd stay till 5, but what if I cut now and then we do an extra 2-hour stream this week? Would you guys be cool with that if I make up the time on another stream? I'm distracted now and I want to go have a talk with Alex and maybe also drive to a nearby town. Have a look at some dogs. I don't know, see what happens. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks, Kathy. I love you guys a lot. I'm gonna see you guys again this week. I'm gonna do an extra stream for 2 hours just because I'm distracted now, as you can tell. I'm not getting new dogs, but I might look at some new dogs. Maybe they need a foster, Hopefully I'll be able to make it next time. Sounds good. You do you, boo. Okay, friends, I will see you later. Don't forget to like the video before you check out, and I will post on all of the social medias when I'm going to do my bonus live so that you can come around and see what happened in the phone call. Okay, toodles. Bye, candies. I will keep you posted definitely too. Okay, like the video, comment, FaceTime. Ignore that part. Subscribe, comment, join my Patreon, donate via PayPal, go on my Amazon wish list, buy my art on Redbubble. Okay,